tell my parents, and we're gonna be rolling in the basement. I just wanna say that, I just wanna say that. We're gonna have a party rolling in the basement. Turn down the TV, turn up the basement. We're gonna be rolling in the basement. Nothing wrong with it. We can call my toast. I'm a crack of beer. I'm a crack of beer. So it's winter time. No, you can't drive. Let's just go outside. I'm about to pour some gasoline on the snow now. I just wanna say that. I just wanna say that. We're gonna have a party rolling in my basement. You bring the booze and I'll bring the basement. We're gonna be rolling in the basement. I just wanna say that. I just wanna say that. We're gonna have a party rolling in the basement. I won't tell my parents, you won't tell my parents, and we're gonna have a party rolling in the basement. I just wanna say that. I just wanna say that. We're gonna have a party rolling in the basement. Turn down the TV, turn up the bass, and we're gonna be rolling in the basement.
You gotta ask Jesus Christ. We're
I don't
all
have
sinners.
to do anything.
We're all sinners.
Okay.
He's not gonna force you to do it.
You're sinning right now.
No, I'm not, motherfucker. You fucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking accuser. You motherfucking accuser. Get the fuck out.
Oh.
You motherfucking. Fucking accuser. Accuser of the fucking brethren, you motherfucker. You all better
Say your prayers.
fire and brimstone.
Why so quiet? Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. And good cat. Yeah, you see what I did there? I got a good cat. Oh, she's so beautiful. Just the sweetest little kitty. I got a cat in my arms and 69 gigabytes of files in my recycle bin. It is a great Wednesday. Welcome, everybody. All right, sweet girl cat, I'm going to have to put you on the floor, okay? I'm going to have to set you down. Okay, I'm going to have to set you down. Kitty, I can't just... Okay, yeah. Bye. Welcome, holiday. Welcome to any beautiful lurkers that we may have here. Let's see. The numbers look like no. There are no lurkers. All right. Let me fucking... I'm going to make my title. It is going to be... God, Jesus was more evil than the OT God. Change my mind. And then I'm gonna put my new phone number on here. I was told that I should be making more fucking edgy, angry fucking things to trick people into. Oh, trick's not the right term. To bait? I guess that's kind of tricking. To bait people into calling. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my thing a little more incendiary than normal. All right. Beneficial swamp panda. Sorry, dude, but I'm not going to take you up on your offer. I have banned you. Oh, I'm going to change my mind. Call changed. Title changed. All right. Title changed. Save. And now we are going to do it on YouTube. YouTube dashboard. I gotta change my title. Excuse me, YouTube. Why won't you let me change my title? Sir? Sir, I want to change my title. American bootlickers don't like it when I talk shit about the US military, so I gotta change it and then talk shit about the US military when they're already here. That's how you do it. You talk shit about Jesus in the title to get them in, right? And then you talk shit about the US military when they're here. Assuming somebody comes. All right, welcome everybody. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day. Welcome, 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 welcome. I got stuff I want to talk about. I got shit I want to cover. I got things that I want to see. Okay. I got a video on the whole Graham Planter situation. Fuck, dude, I gotta be talking more and more about politics-y stuff. I do talk about politics in like a general sense of like, hey, here's my overarching shit. If you want up-to-date breaking news, go to some fucker who does up-to-date breaking news. I'm not the breaking news guy. I am just a leftist, and I say things with leftist flair. That being said, I probably should have been more vocal earlier on about this whole fucking Graham fucking Planter situation, bro. I should have been more openly like, you guys are fucking marks, bro. Bro. Fuck, bro. God damn, I gotta be more fucking more vocal about that shit. I kind of chilled on my extremely I didn't. I'm lying. I'm not lying. I just thought I was correct, and then I thought about it for 0.6 seconds and realized, no, I'm not going to say that because it's not true. Amazing. All right, everybody, and by everybody, I mean myself and Holiday. It's time for a TOS-friendly dab. So get out your bongs, get out your rigs, get out your joints, your pipes, your blunts. It's time. Why no sound? Small. All right, get them out. Come on. Start that breathing technique. Breathe. I should post on Twitter, but I can't. Okay, yo, I'm gonna post this on Twitter. Cheers.
Your dab is now ready.
Yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang us in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cause homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, yo life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me strange.
All right, I'm gonna tweet this out. Stream manager. Edit title. Copy. Twitter. Post. Twitch.tv/TALORX. Live.
Hold up.
All right.
Amazing.
We did it. We did it. We posted it. Less people pay attention to my tweets than to my fucking... Wait, what? Why didn't it post? Did I get banned? Did I get banned for something? Wait. Why no post? Sorry, everybody. I am dumb, and I didn't get banned. Why, though? I've been banned so many times from fucking Twitter, bro. Twitter's the easiest platform to get banned off of. Twitch.tv/TALORX live. Post. Your post was sent. There we go. Okay, my post was sent. Beautiful. You love to see it. You truly do. All right. All right. All right. That was a beautiful dab. I very much enjoyed it. It made my heart very happy. I have tweeted out that I am live. I don't think that that's going to change anything, but hey, it's good to do the thing. It's good to do the thing. All right. We are cooking. I just want to make sure this is going here. Hey, welcome, UFO test driver. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you talking about Jesus from Chicago? Yes. Yes. Chicago Jesus is the one and only true God. That is always who I am talking about. Let's see what happens when I look up Jesus from Chicago. Let's see what happens. Fucking, hey, it's on my timeline. We'll do this here and we'll take a dab to it. Fucking after this. Jesus from Chicago. Let's see. I read that already. Waiting on the bus. Jesus left Chicago. What the fuck in the ZZ Top is this, bro? What is this? Let's go here. They're trying to suppress Jesus from Chicago. They should be focusing on suppressing ICE in Chicago, but hey, fucking, you can only do what you can do. Hey, yo, they updated fucking the website. They updated YouTube. Look at these buttons. They're in like little bubbles now, bro. They bubbled them.
Waiting on the bus. Jesus just left Chicago. Yeah.
Oh, this is Billy Gibbon. It's him alone. It's not ZZ Top. It's just Billy.
Have mercy. Been waiting for the bus all day. Have mercy. Been waiting for the bus all day. I got my brown paper bag and my take-home pay.
You got Jesus on the drums here. Fucking, this is dumb. Where does he talk about Jesus? Where are the lyrics? Where are the lyrics?
Have mercy. That must be bad no time.
Fucking stupid. Dumb. Hate it. Never fucking, never looking at it again. Jesus Promise by the Chicago Mass Choir. This is what I'm talking about, baby. This is more like it. Oh, fuck, dude. I already know. Even before the horn section came, the first notes of this shit. Ooh, perfect. And yes, Globus is in ZZ Top. That is true. Let's go. Hallelujah. Ooh. Ha. Get him out. Round two.
Then you say Jesus promised.
The nail is now hot.
Oh, how marvelous. You see, Jesus promised. Now all the tenants in the house say, I don't have to worry. All the altos. Soprano. I can call him in the morning. And when I call, it does not matter. Jesus promised.
Come on. Whew. He did. He did. He did. He promised. Whew. Yes, he did. He promised. He didn't follow through. But he promised me anyway. He promised. Where were you? Dear God. Whew. This shit slaps.
Altos, represent, represent.
Oh my gosh. This shit slaps, bro. I don't even care that I'm losing the very few viewers I have. This shit's good.
And when I call,
Come on.
say it again. Jesus.
Oof, 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 oof.
Let's say it again, tenors. I don't have to worry. Come on.
All right, amazing. All right, I'm changing my title again. Christian apologetics are counter.
All the altos represent. Come on. What?
Critical Christian apologetics. Christian apologetics. Lying for the Lord.
And when I call, it does not matter. Jesus promised. It's in his word. Jesus promised.
This shit's so fucking good, bro. This shit's so fucking good. Holy shit, bro. God damn. Good job. Thank you, Jesus.
I can call him in the morning.
Oh, it's not over.
I can call him in the morning. And today may be your morning. I can call him in the morning.
Fucking so good, bro. God damn.
Call him in the morning. I can call him in the morning.
Okay, it's almost over, everybody. I'm sorry.
Call him in the morning. Jesus promised.
God damn, bro. Like, dude, like, fucking, no wonder, bro. Like, that's the type of shit. I've said this before, and I say it pretty much every time I watch some, like, wild, like, beautiful, like, Christian music and shit. Just like, bro, that's the type of shit that make me believe in God, bro. That's the type of shit. Yeah, no wonder you're a Christian. No wonder, bro. No wonder. Yo, dog, don't get me wrong, though. Like, fucking, we had good fucking music in my shit that I went to. And by that, I mean, like, the music that my dad did and stuff. Like, I hate country music, but, like, there's some really beautiful country gospel music. Country gospel is its own thing. They did a lot of country gospel music and those types of things. There's a lot of really beautiful music in there and shit like that. And, you know, but like this shit's fucking explosive, bro. This ain't some fucking like, hey, yo, grab your hymn book shit, bro. This is fucking, oh my God. No wonder you love the Lord. Do you love the Lord or do you love the fucking music fucking session, bro? God damn. God damn, bro. Fucking like, you could definitely make songs that are just as powerful, fucking, that aren't necessarily about God. And you know, like fucking, you could make that exact song, but just, you know, like fucking, instead of like reaching out to God, just knowing that you're gonna be okay or some shit. But fuck, the point is, it's not the God, it's the beauty of the music. It's the beauty of the music, everybody. All right, we're gonna watch this video here quick, and maybe some people will swing through. We will see what happens. We are gonna watch this. This is Senate candidate Graham Plantner addresses past Reddit posts and controversial tattoo. I have not seen this. I have not seen this at all. But I've been a fucking Plantner hater for a long time. Well, since I fucking heard that he was a fucking proud fucking ex-military member, bro. Fucking bro, like the only fucking U.S. military members that like I can be like, okay, yeah, that whatever, sure, yeah, I guess, is like if you're like World War II fucking veteran, bro. If you're like a World War II veteran, I'd be like, okay, yeah, like that's cool. You know, like, it doesn't really say anything about your character. You were probably drafted if you're in Canada or the United States or whatever. And you can have a discussion around how the U.S. doesn't actually care, and they only cared once it was like Pearl Harbor, and they weren't actually fighting fascism, you know, like, that's a whole nother topic for another time. And obviously, you know, the Soviets are the ones that fucking really fucking destroyed fascism, but Canada and the U.S. fucking definitely did. And other, like, you know, fucking European countries and shit fucking did good job. Shout out to them fucking Soviets though for really putting in that work, you know. But yeah, like that, like if you were a fucking World War II vet, I could see being like proud of that, bro. But if you're a fucking US fucking military fucking member, fucking like ex-military person, and it's not like World War II, bro, and you're like, yeah, I'm a proud fucking Marine, fucking proud fucking SWAT team Storm 6, and yeah, I did 13 tours of duty in Iraq. Yeah, you know, I went to Afghanistan. I did 5 tours in Afghanistan. And it's just like, oh wow, you're very cool. You are very cool. Wow, very cool. How many brown kids did you kill? How much money did they pay you to kill the brown people? Wow. You know, and like motherfuckers who are like proud of that are very, very questionable to me, especially when they are pushing fucking progressive politics. He's not a leftist, he's a progressive at best, or at least claimed to be, you know, like fucking not a goddamn commie. But when you're a fucking, you know, left of the Conservative Party of the United States, I guess, or the Republican Party rather, fucking the conservative, whatever, and you're like not like, hey yo, I fucking did X, Y, or Z in the military, and here's what I've done to fucking you know, make up for it. You know, if you're like, hey, I'm a proud fucking person who went over to fucking Iraq, and it's just like, yeah, okay, buddy, breathe, stop it. You know, like, bro, if you're in fucking left politics, bro, you shouldn't be proud of that. You can fucking say that, yo, I did do this, and these are things that fucking, you know, I've done, and those types of things. And, you know, like, I've learned a lot, and it radicalized me, and, you know, I'm not proud of it. You know, like, my material conditions fucking made X, Y, or Z so that I felt that this was the only fucking route that I had. That doesn't mean that it was right. But, you know, like, it's what I did. You know, it doesn't make me, you know, like, it's not who I am. Like, I did that, yes. You know, just like if you fucking made a lot of money fucking doing crime, right? Fucking, like, you can make a lot of money fucking doing crime and bad, awful things or whatever, and then, or like your job is to do crime or fucking bad things or whatever, and then you can genuinely fucking make a serious fucking turn Okay, but do you know what fucking somebody who fucking has like learned and changed and grown from the fucking crimes they've committed have done? Do you know what they don't do? Go on and fucking say, oh, I'm a proud fucking ex fucking kidnap and murderer. I'm an ex thief and criminal who fucking like hurt lots of people, destroyed lives for generations. And I'm here because I think the people that are around me deserve better. And it's like, okay, brother, breathe. Josephus was in World War II. Josephus was in World War II. He's in the Jewish Wars too. Josephus, fucking Jewish Wars homie. Or at least wrote about him. Hey, yo, what's up, Cephas? Saw Ceph. God damn, bro. I don't know where Cephas is. I don't know where anybody is. Happy to have you here, UFO test driver. But everybody's gone. Everybody said fuck it today. It is the fuck it bucket day, bro. Fucking, it's not fun fucking making Josephus comments without Josephus here. You know? I don't talk behind backs or say bad things about people unless it's like to their face and it's clearly a joke or I clearly want them to be hurt by it. And I want to say it to them. They are, bro. There's a fucking TALORX strike. I fucking swear to God. Fucking swear to God. All right. All right. So this here is Graham Plantner. Maybe there's something big going on or something like really important that's like way cooler and better. And I understand that. I understand that. I'm just happy to have the homies here that are here. And by that I mean happy to have you here, UFO Dash Hour. All right. Okay. So let's watch and see what he has to say in regards to his past Reddit posts. Let's see if I can pull his Graham Plantner. Graham Plantner. Hey, Wildcat, great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Amazing, and thank you so much for the fucking subby. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's in my thing here. 28 months. Let's fucking go. Oh my God, that is amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're keeping well. I hope that you're safe and glad to see Wildcat, a free cat, a free yet wild cat, a non in trouble for terrorism fucking Wildcat. They're on strike. I read that. Okay, let's watch fucking obvious fucking plant, but like Americans don't see it like this, okay? And maybe I'm just like Canadian, but like Americans don't understand why fucking being like a veteran, a proud veteran, is not a good thing. I'm good, thanks. Still free for now, waiting to be charged. Oh fuck. Well, I hope that they throw them all out. There's no, I don't want to say there's no way, we live in hell world, but like, yo, it's fucking crazy that there's like hundreds of fucking people fucking arrested that day. Wasn't there like 100 or 200 or something? Like a lot of people. It's so fucking wild, dude. It's so wild, dude. Hope you, Miss Lorx, Nudie, and Boo are good. Oh, fucking thank you. I appreciate it. Fucking, we are asterisks needed. You fucking, care about health things and have been a very helpful human in saying, hey, be a healthy man and go to doctor thing or whatever. Fucking quick update, fucking over the last like month I like took like a bunch of tests and did a bunch of shit and all that shit with the doctor, and then on Friday I got all my shit back, fucking, and things were looking fucking great, and I'm super fucking I'm super healthy for the most part. I do have fucking like high cholesterol and I did have high blood pressure, but then like with like a week of like being like a good boy and working hard and like caring and thinking about my life, my blood pressure is fucking premium, and I'm sure that my cholesterol and shit will be good soon here. I'm working hard and doing good things and changing, and I took a lot of those tests before I you know, did the changes. But I've been fucking I've been honestly taking good care of myself. Fucking like, my goal isn't to like necessarily like lose weight or anything like that, just be healthier and just not die early. I've lost like 5 pounds this month, like a reasonable, maintainable fucking pace. I have a lot more than 5 pounds that I could lose, because I've gained like 30 in the past like 3 years. But hey, we're making changes, and the doctor said he was proud of me when I came back in and got my blood pressure taken again. He was like, oh my goodness, like, wow, look at that. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm like, I've genuinely been working. He's like, I can tell, like, I'm proud, like, that's amazing. And I said, oh my God, my doctor said he was proud of me, and I have a doctor now for like the work I did. Like, he doesn't have to tell me that, because he wasn't at the start. He's concerned about my blood pressure. I got that shit fucking cooking, cracking, bro. I haven't fucking smoked in fucking like fucking nicotine in like fucking like a month. I feel so much fucking better, bro. Like, god damn, dude. Fuck, that shit's awesome. The doctor told me to like go to like nicotine pouches. Well, he said patch, pouch, or pill. Those are my options. And I said pouch, and he said yes. And I said word. I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to just keep pushing one bad habit for another. But he's like, no, they're much better. And I find myself fucking consuming significantly less nicotine, and I can breathe. I'm not coughing every 5 seconds. I can breathe. It's genuinely shocking. It's beautiful. 500 arrests on the same day as me, and another 1,500 since, with more actions planned next month. Fucking Christ, bro. That's gonna cost them like $75 trillion in like legal fees just to like be like, sir, he said to free Palestine, bruv. Forrester, hey, get the Forrester here, bruv. That was a bad British accent, but that's the bad British person that's, you know, trying to call fucking free Palestine protesters bad, you know, so they get the bad voice. I'm happy to hear you're looking after your health and it's working. Proud of you too. Did you get checked for Ehlers-Danlos syndrome too? No, I didn't bring that up. I have another appointment on, I think, the 5th, and then I will ask him about that, like if that's something that would have like shown up in the thing. I forgot to ask about that completely, to be honest. But yeah, I have that. It's mainly to go through my fucking disability tax credit paperwork, and then in 3 months I will be going back and getting the tests done again. The doctor says do more dabs. Yeah, the doctor said you should be fucking just smoking dabs nonstop, bro. I said, word, bro. I will. But no joke, fucking between being able to legally and ethically bring my dab costs down by like fucking 70%, bro. Fucking, like, I didn't do the math. Fucking from $26 a gram to $10 a gram. Fucking down significantly. And like being able to breathe better, bro. Holy shit. I'm just fucking able to fucking rip snort, bro. Rip snort. That's the hypermobility. Yeah. It often goes unnoticed unless they're looking at it or for it without knowing about your future health and care needs. Yeah, I will bring that up. I don't know if I actually, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I will bring it up. Yeah. Fucking, you've messaged me that word before, right? The Eller. I'm just gonna message it to myself right now. Where did it go? Ehlers-Danlos. Okay, I'm gonna put that in my secret hideout. Right there. What is this video? Okay, no, not that one. Okay. Okay, we're gonna watch the video. Holy shit, we're gonna watch the video. Let's do it. Is there something crazy going on today? Is there anything like major going on today? I feel like there's something major going on today. Okay, let's go.
If you read them.
I'm also gonna take a dab here while we listen to fucking Graham Planter address the past Reddit posts and controversial tattoo. I will find the posts and those types of things while we hear him say, I know, Wildcat, I know, me either, and I never fucking could. I never could, but everybody was loving on him. Everybody was fucking like loving him, and like fucking what's his nipples, fucking Hassan was like all up on his shit and stuff, and I was just like fucking like, dog, like he's a fucking military dude, and you're just like, oh yeah bro, the fucking military stuff will play well with the fucking old people and the fucking more conservative people and the America lovers. They're gonna just love him for being a fucking veteran. I don't know if that's exactly what he said or anything like that. I'm clearly just fucking, you know, going off like essentially what he said, but it's just like, bro, like what the fuck? Like, this is a fucking veteran, bro. Like fucking a proud ex-military fucking like contractor ass motherfucker, you know? Like what are you talking about? Yes, Wildcat, that's what the first 30 minutes of this stream was about, was like me just talking about that exact fucking thing, Wildcat. Cheers. On Twitter, I posted this. Wait.
Your dab is now ready.
Wait, you're telling me the guy who's proud of his service in the U.S. military was bad? And it's just like, well, like, what? Could you? Oh, huh? That's just who could have thought? Yeah, he's a fucking mercenary, and even not that long ago. Dog, like, fucking, even if it was long ago, he's still proud of it. You know, like, even if it wasn't long ago, let's say it was like 3 years ago, okay? Let's say he quit 3 years ago, and since then, he's taken a radical shift, and since then, he's done everything in his power to try to fucking help ensure that people don't feel that they need to fall into fucking signing up for the military or X, Y, or Z thing, you know? Like, dog, fucking, unless you're fucking like putting in work to make up for the crimes that you fucking helped perpetrate for the U.S. empire, then you got work to do. I'm not gonna fucking vote for you. I'm Canadian, so I'm obviously not gonna vote for any of them. But like, fucking, it's just, dog, you fucking have no fucking feeling of shame or disgust, but you are proud of it. And that's what's crazy, is that motherfuckers are proud of their service. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Before I continue here, fucking, that's one of the reasons why one of the many reasons, I love Not Even a Show. Cause Not Even a Show, they fucking call military shows and they just fucking do like stolen valor calls and like fucking tell them they just do stolen valor. And it's the fucking best, bro. Fucking just lies about being in the military. No fucking, no respect. No respect. Fucking.
My Reddit history, my comments, I think if you read them, they really show the breadth of my journey after my time in the service. They go from being more angry and more crude to later on becoming in many ways more disillusioned and more nihilistic, which was around the time that I was posting those. I'd come back from Afghanistan for my last trip in 2018 and had become deeply, deeply disillusioned with American foreign policy, with, I would say, the system at large. And that put me on a path of being incredibly critical and looking for answers in places, not finding them, but, you know, my internet comments were me on that journey.
So here's the thing. I'll pull up the comments if I can find like the actual comments. Fucking when it comes to old online comments and those types of things, yes, fucking those are signs of somebody who fucking at least at one point had some real fucked up feelings or said some really fucked up things. Okay, it depends on how fucked up they actually are, but you know, like that is online bad thing. Okay, I'm not saying it's not bad. I don't know what the messages exactly are, and we will look into them. But if you're open and honest about how, yeah, you fucking used to be a disgusting piece of shit. Like, if this was a part of his story, if he's like, hey, I'm Graham. You know, I used to be a piece of shit. I used to say some real fucked up things on the internet. God, I used to be in the fucking U.S. military. I used to kill people. God damn, I hope they never find those messages, and I hope I never have to relive that. Not because I'm hiding from them, but frankly, because I'm ashamed. But you know what? Since those comments, I've done a lot of work. And here's what I've done. I've learned. I've grown. I have never said anything like that sort in a long time. In fact, I do everything in my power to ensure that others don't as well. I'm fucking Graham Planter. Ex piece of shit on the internet and ex-military. I ain't proud of my past, but if I can move on and, you know, become a better person than that, so can you. It's like, oh, yeah. Yeah. That is so different, bro. That is so different than like, oh, yeah, you know, I just trying to keep this clean image as the man who killed a bunch of brown people. And then, oh, they found my fucking messages. Oh, fuck. Okay. I
But
need to
then by
find them.
2021, which is when I stopped using Reddit, I had
Oh, he
begun
resigned.
to build a
He
much more,
resigned.
I'd begun to rebuild a lot of faith. I began frankly, the benefits of years and years of dealing with my trauma from military service, therapy, becoming a much more open, I think, and
Fucking, I don't know, like maybe I should watch more of his shit when he talks about like his military service and those types of things. But like fucking, it's kind of weird that you're both like, yep, I was in the fucking military. I'm an ex-fucking military man. And then be like, oh yeah, well, you know, I was just working through my trauma. Like, are you proud of your military past, or was it fucking horrible? Like, it's bad, it's wrong, and you should make sure that other people don't want to fucking do that.
understanding person through that personal work. That brought me to a place where I could become finally able to connect with
I
my
just want to
community
see the
and
fucking
connect with
post.
people in the real world in a much more substantial way. And I ceased being disillusioned, and I ceased being nihilistic. And it was the exact same time that I began to build a lot more connections in my community, become far more involved in my community. That was around the time I became the chair of the planning board, got involved with my small dive company, in which I was interacting with a lot more people directly, and my business had begun to succeed. So, yeah, I think that when you go...
Sorry, what?
The chair of the planning board, got involved with my small dive company, in which I was interacting with a lot more people directly, and my business had begun to succeed. So, yeah, I think that when you go over the arc of it, it shows the arc of a journey that I've gone through. I'm proud of the person I am today.
Bro, fucking goddamn, bro. Fucking, it's just like, well, yeah, you know, I did some stuff. I said some stuff. You know, I said some fucked up stuff online. You know, I was in the military. I got a fucking Nazi tattoo on my chest, you know, and then, you know, my military contracting, I learned how to kill people properly. And then, you know, I built a company that I could, you know, maybe be helpful. And then I started to get, you know, lots of money from that. And I started to meet people. I was like, fuck, I can't be saying horrible shit on the internet anymore. I got to make sure that, you know, I change my image here so I can continue to make a lot of money. And they go, okay. And, you know, I'm proud of the person I am now. You know, somebody who doesn't say openly, horrifyingly racist or awful shit or whatever the fuck he said online. But it was just a man who just makes a lot of money.
I'm not proud of the person I always was, but I also don't get to be who I am today without that journey.
I want to ask you just about a couple of the other posts real quick. The one about where you asked why black people don't tip. Why did you write that?
Well, if you read the comment,
Graham. Yo, this is inspiring. Fucking yo, this was one of my ideas like when I first started fucking like streaming and talking and stuff. But like, oh my god, bro, how this is gonna be the most pathetic and sad sentence I've ever said when it comes to like streaming. But there's only 3 people here, which makes it like both less and more pathetic. I remember fucking saying, "Hey yo, fucking when I start streaming, like I talked about, you know, my past and like I grew up, you know, young earth creationist. I grew up more conservative and I was like a chud, like libertarian-y kind of fucking dude. And I was kind of like a dumb fuck asshole, fucking dumb asshole who liked to fuck around on the internet a bit back in the day. And I said, when I fucking reach 25 average viewers, and I was like, hey, yo, fucking, I want to do it at least 25 average viewers. I was so naive back in the day, bro. Fucking, I still never hit that. Fucking, not even close, like 5 years later. But I was like, hey, yo, like, fucking, at least then, if I do it, then if I ever actually get, like, big online, then people can't say you only did it when you had, like, 3 average viewers. You know what I'm saying? So, like, fucking, like, oh, you tried to hide the fucking shit. No. Well, like, fucking what I was wanting to do was when I got 25 average viewers, I wanted to go through all like my old, like, real, like, cringy, if not just, like, awful fucking Facebook posts. And talk about them. Talk about them and just be like, hey, yo, this is, like, fucked up. This is, like, bad. Here's why this is bad. Here's, you know, like, why this is, like, stupid and dumb and wrong. You know, like they weren't like super horrifying. At least that I recall. That being said, only God knows fucking what a fucking 13-year-old fucking edgy white boy was doing on Facebook fucking back in the day. Only God knows, but fucking they're just like dumb fucking stupid cringelord takes, and it's like, you're a fucking loser, dude.
thread was the whole point was to ask an uncomfortable question of someone of another race for something that you were wondering. I asked the question.
Fucking. What, dude? My dude looks like he's trying not to laugh.
Another race for something that you were wondering. I asked the question.
What about the?
Bro, look at. Yo, bro. Yo, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to be a fucking body language expert here. Okay? But this fucking buffering is really fucking my shit up here, bro. But this fucking... I'm just trying to go back, like... But this fucking, like... Fucking, like, little smile fucking thing at the end, like, it just seems like... My dude's trying not to laugh right here. It looks like my dude's trying to hold back a laugh. Like, he's like, hey, yo, I still think it's funny. Hey, they wanted to ask a question, so I asked the question. You know, like, fucking, yo.
The comment thread was the whole point was to ask an uncomfortable question of someone of another race for something that you were wondering. I asked the question.
What about the comment?
Probably reading into that too much for us.
Post that a lot of people probably find the most offensive that sexual assault victims, you know, should not
trigger warning. I don't know what the message is. I don't know.
Drink so much, you know. In essence, you're sort of blaming sexual assault victims for what happened. Your thoughts? I mean, you must find that somewhat offensive.
Of course, I made that comment in 2013. I had just come out of the infantry, which is at the time was all male. My military service, my lived experience in the service, I rarely interacted with professionally with women in the service. Within a year of making that comment, you know,
Bro, Okay, I'm gonna let him finish this.
Been in college at that point. I was going to GW. I'd become good friends with a number of female veterans, all of whom had stories of sexual assault in the military, all of whom, which entirely changed my mind. And I think you would find even in my Reddit comments a few years later, I was vehemently, what's the word? I was very clear in that I think military sexual trauma exists and that it needs to be taken seriously and that I find it horrific.
Yeah.
Does he also talk about the horrific culture of the military, bro? Bro, what about just the horrific fucking culture of the military bros that you're talking about? Oh, yeah, well, it's just a bunch of dudes. And then, you know, before that, you know, or, you know, I was in college or whatever. Yo, dog, aren't you a politician? Like a leftist politician? Like, fucking, bro. Fucking, why aren't you calling out our fucking, like, dude, like, obviously, like, we don't want to fucking, like, you don't want to be fucking skirting or making things sound like an excuse, okay? You don't want to be making things sound like an excuse, and you need to take full responsibility for this. You can say things like, hey, that was fucked up. That was so fucked up, you know? In the military, as you know, like, it was a bunch of guys and it was a horrible, like, disgusting thing and blah, 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 and blah, 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 and talk about fucking, like, how awful, like, the military and, like, just American rape culture is and how it's terrible and how terrible it was that you played into that. And that's what you really need to hammer in, is that you played into this and taking the responsibility that, yes, you did this. And there are things and systems at play here. We need to make sure young fucking men and just young people in general fucking aren't falling into these thoughts like I was. I was a fucking idiot. An absolute dumb fuck buffoon. I found a fucking system that fucking benefited me, and I took full advantage of it in a horrifying and disgusting way, and I was wrong. You know, this is why I fight for X, Y, or Z or X, Y, or Z, you know, and I've been vocal against these things and have said that, you know, in my past, I X, Y, or Z'd. You know, like, come on, bro. Come on.
The skull, talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
You had no idea you were a Marine when you...
Excuse me? Sorry. Okay, let's let this whole thing play out, and I'm not gonna pause champ it. I'm gonna let him say his thing. Morton! Oh my god, Morton, great to see ya!
Oh, hi, Morton. How are you?
Oh, hi, Morton. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. Your impression of him is so good, it's also grating on me. Hell yeah. You'll love to hear it. He just gives me cop energy, even if I didn't know he was... Oh, absolutely. He looks like the fucking, like, worst version of That Dang Dad. You know, like, this is how That Dang Dad would actually sound, but he talks like this instead. Hi, I'm That Dang Dad. I make great videos, but TALORX can't watch them because I put on this fake voice. And I openly say that it is a fake voice. But I have really good videos, but I just can't watch it. I just can't watch it.
And monitoring the perimeter of a housing complex in the middle of a ceiling. I pictured him sneaking around a corner. I pictured him running at me. I pictured him shooting at me.
This is actually him, like, talking normally.
Unrecognized.
Later, he starts to do talking like this. This is actually a good video. And he starts talking like this. He's like doing a cop ASMR. I gotta find the next video. I gotta find it. But he does look like him. And he's a cop.
Yeah.
He's just got that cop vibe. I know fucking cops and military people aren't fucking, you know, depending on where you are in the military. Asterisk needed. That's very broad. And, like, cops, I'm not talking about, like, actual, like, fucking forensic scientists. Those aren't cops. They're scientists, you know? Fucking, but, like, cops and fucking just regular military desk dudes, fucking, they're not there for their brains, okay? They're there for their killing IQ at most.
Talk about that a little bit. You had no idea you were a Marine when you got the skull tattoo. You were in Croatia, serving overseas.
I've spent a lot of my teens and 20s exploring the.
Your Marine buddies all got this same, want to get the same tattoo, I'm guessing.
Yes, myself and some.
Okay. Sorry, I was focused on something else. I need to hear this again because he's about to fucking lie out of his fucking dick, bro.
Yes, and that it needs to be taken seriously, and that I find it horrific.
Yeah. The skull, talk about that a little bit. You had no idea you were a Marine when you got the skull tattoo. You were in Croatia, serving overseas, and you and a bunch of your Marine buddies all got this same, want to get the same tattoo, I'm guessing.
Yes, myself and some of the other, it was machine gunners. I was a machine gunner in the Marine Corps. I fought in Fallujah and Ramadi. They were deeply violent places.
And, you know, sometimes it makes you a Nazi. And, you know, sometimes you just take your shirt off. And, you know, I didn't know that the fucking Totenkopf was a Nazi thing. You know, I was just in the U.S. military. You know, a place notorious for not knowing military history or anything like that. Oh, no. We all just got this because we thought it was funny. And, you know, there's a lot of death and we killed a lot of people. So, you know, the skull, but I know it's a Totenkopf. Oh, it's Croatia.
We were asked to do deeply violent things.
And I sometimes did it.
We took pride in those things. And
at least he's right.
Third deployment, myself and some of the machine gunners who had made it through both of those previous deployments, we got a tattoo together. We went ashore and split Croatia.
Yeah, here's a fucking non-shittily, it's blown out. His IRL tattoo's like blown out. But yo. Yeah, it seems like blown out and shittily done. But it's a fucking Totenkopf, bro. It's a fucking clear Totenkopf, bro. Like, fuck, bro. I saw that. I was like, there's no way. Like, fuck. And you're still sound proud of those. Well, that's the thing. You know, like, fucking. Okay, let me try to find some videos of him talking about his military career. I gotta find videos of him before this and see if he's, like, openly like, you know, I fucking. Sorry, I'm just posting a thing here. I fucking regret those things. Military career. Dude, they were obviously at the time proud enough of it to get it tattooed. Okay? Obviously fucking to get it tattooed. So they were proud of it at the time. Very, very proud of it. You could say he's a proud boy or worse. But I need to find shit that's not from... How do I find a custom date range?
Did what Marines do on Liberty. And then we went to a tattoo parlor, and we got a tattoo that we picked off the wall. Scary-looking skull and crossbones.
You picked a Totenkopf off the wall in Croatia because it was a scary skull and crossbones. Croatian tattoo parlor. Where in Croatia was it? Fucking, you know, check their Instagram and see how many of them have fucking Totenkopfs on it. How regular are Totenkopf tattoos in Croatia? In Croatia. Oh, yep. Traditional. Okay, here's some traditional Croatian tattoos. Traditional Croatian tattoos. Keeping the thing alive. Okay. This doesn't seem like Totenkopf style. Okay. Very cool. Okay, no. Tattoo. Tradition. The history of...
is wide and diverse. One interesting and amusing fact was the way the different tribes and groups of European people marked themselves out. One of the examples we may find are Croatians with their traditional tattoos. This black line...
Okay, yeah, we already looked at those. Very nice, very beautiful, and they are very cool. And I don't want to downplay that. They are genuinely cool. See any Totenkopfs?
And the circle.
No. No, I know I was just doing, dude, this guy's name is Slaying. Oh, Slavic. Oh, I thought it was Slaying Affairs. Oh, damn. I was gonna say his name's Slaying Affairs. He'd definitely show the. Oh my god, no way, bro. Dude, is it only showing up there because I wrote the word Totenkopf? Is that why there's a fucking Nazi ass fucking. Wow. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I doubt that they just had Totenkopfs on the wall at the fucking Croatian tattoo parlor. And if so, I wonder what Nazi-ass tattoo shop you're going into. Okay? Fucking
The skull and crossbones is because of what we had done. I mean, there's a reason military units choose skull and crossbones as
Let's look up skull and crossbone tattoos. Wow, look at all of these. Wow, that's a cool tattoo, bro. Look at all these really cool tattoos that you could get that aren't Totenkopfs. Look at them. Look at all of them. Whoa, you could even get this one kind of close, but not a Totenkopf. Whoa, look at that's even pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's sick. Okay, now let's look up Totenkopf. I don't know how to spell it. Fucking Nazi skull tattoo. Whoa. Whoa, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute, that's a fucking A. That's the one that he has. That's the one he has. Out of all the designs, you get this one, which is clearly a Nazi tattoo. This one's only Nazi-esque, really, because there's a fucking iron cross behind it. This one's only Nazi-esque because it's got the weird swastika-y thing behind it, bro. This is a fucking Totenkopf, bro. Everybody knows this, bro. Everybody knows this. You're telling me military people don't know what a Totenkopf is, you fucking idiot? Totenkopf, not Totemkopf. Totenkopf. Jesus Christ, bro. It's so wild. So wild. Such a fucking liar, bro. That is such a fucking lie, bro. Even if they had it on the wall, you're telling me the only skull tattoo they had was a fucking Nazi one that everybody knows is a Nazi tattoo? This isn't like a, oh yeah, well did you know in like lots of parts of Asia that a swastika means like good, happy, nice love thing? Did you know that in Japan they don't even really know about the swastika and they just think it means nice? It's not that. Even that would be like, okay, yo bro, but he's not. You know, like he's not. But even that, bro, the Totenkopf is a Totenkopf and it's a very, very clear skull. Welcome, Portland. Great to see you.
Amazing.
Politics has a way of overturning rocks and letting low life crawl out. Well, that's the thing. It's just like such like an opportunistic game, right? And that's the thing. Like, you kind of got to be an opportunist or get fucking absolutely assassinated or fucked. You know what I mean? You're just gonna get fucked. So, yeah. But there's no way no one had pointed out that was statement since 2007. Absolutely. No. And absolutely. And there's a reason he got it covered up. I hated what I had done so much that I got a tattoo to remind myself of it. Make it make sense. I can't even say the words that you said at the end there. I can't even say the words make it make sense because I can't.
Regular and popular motifs.
Okay, sorry. I gotta fucking see if there's comments allowed. Comments allowed. Lol, 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 lol. He really said he didn't know that he nor none of his other military buddies knew what a Totenkopf was. Whoa. He really said who he nor none of his other military buddies, comma, knew what a Totenkopf was. Let me fucking paste this here and make sure I got that spelled right. Totenkopf. God damn, dude. What a goober. What a goober. What a goddamn goober. Comment. Lol. He really said he nor none of his other military buddies knew what a Totenkopf was. Lol. What a goober. What a fucking idiot. I don't fucking comment on videos, but that is so fucking wild, bro. That is one of the craziest fucking things I've ever heard. I don't know what that is. Bro, it's not like you fucking put some random video game character or some anime character on your arm and you didn't know that they were from some anime where like they were actually like the stand-in for a Nazi and you just like the character design. I don't know, like fucking like some wild obscure thing that only like 1,000 people know about. Dude, this is like one of the most fucking like, god damn it, bro. And you're in the military. God damn it, bro. Dude, that's like somebody at an anime expo being like, yo, what's fucking Naruto? And you're like, wait, what? Naruto? What is that? What? One piece? What is that? Oh yeah, no, me and all my buddies here, we specialize in anime and we've never fucking heard of that. What is Pikachu? What is Pikachu? Welcome, we all can prosper. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Give me 13.5 seconds. Count it. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, I'm back. 13.5 seconds on the nose. Almost like, yeah, but I know. The prophecy has been fulfilled. And welcome, we all can prosper. I feel like I said that, but I also feel like I didn't. Because I'm a very dumb boy. I wanted to get my cards out here. I'm getting some cards ready to potentially send for grading. And I'm not going on a big Pokemon rant here, but it has been on my mind all fucking like month. But you brought up Pikachu, so I want to show you this fucking Pikachu card that I'm probably going to send for grading. Let me turn on this and let me close it. Just in case my wife walks by, fucking, she doesn't want to be on screen. Look at that. Whoa. There's some minor fucking white on the sides here. Actually, I think some of that might be just from my glove. I don't think that that's actually, I think that that's just in the top loader. There's a minor whitening on the top. You can see a white little speck right there, a little white speck there, but this is a pretty, this thing might do pretty well in grading. We'll see. I'm using this fucking app that fucking like you scan your shit into it and it tells you what it thinks it's gonna be, and it's likely an 8.2. Likely an 8.2. Yo, I made this gnarly ass spreadsheet, bro, on if it's worth sending them because they're so expensive to send to grading. Bro, I have this huge stack. I'm not sending all of them, but like fucking bro, crazy. Just so much stuff. So much stuff to fucking just take so much time. But look at this one. I'm probably not going to send this one. But first edition Pichu, look at that. I might send it. Actually got a 7.8. For the ones that I'm not done with those ones yet. I put them on the back with their got on the fucking app. It just helps to know if you're fucking likely gonna send them. But yeah, Pikachu, Pichu, those are my boys. I got a couple other Pikachus that I might send as well. And then I'm done. I just want to show the Pikachus. Oh, I want to show this all gold Reshiram because this thing's sick as fuck. Look at this. The white stuff on there is just fucking dust. God damn, bro. Fucking. I'm gonna put this in a new top loader that doesn't have any fucking hairs in it. Because this card is so fucking beautiful, bro. It needs to be fucking. Like, I don't even think I'd ever plan on ever selling this card. It's just so fucking beautiful. Look at that thing. Yeah, nice card. Nice card there, but I'd tell you what. And then this Pikachu and this Pikachu. The one on the left here got a 9.4 and this got a 7.2. Look at those. Ooh. Those are pretty cool. Those are pretty sick. Now I'll show you the backs for the 0 people who care, but I care. Sorry for the little corner that I'm covering, but pretty clean. Pretty good. Pretty good. You love to fucking see it. But yeah, I got some cool shit here that I'm planning on grading. Because they're just so cool. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I have 2 of these. Last one I'm going to show because it's kind of like that gold one, but it's silver and it's Dialga. Ooh. 8.4 according to the app. Thing's sick as shit, bro. I have 2 of them. Dog, I got so many fun, cool things here. Goddamn. Okay, I don't want to lose the people that I have. Okay, go. Back into the content. Okay. But yeah, it's like not knowing what Pikachu is. Okay? Go down. There's no way. They're full of shit, is the moral of the story.
I got that tattoo, and then I lived the next 20 years with it. And I will just say, I rejoined the army with that tattoo.
Not covered? Bro, how long did it take you with your shirt off? You're a military guy. I'm sure you had your shirt off a lot until someone's like, oh, hey, you're a Nazi, or... And you're like, wait, what? This is a Nazi tattoo? How long, if you say you didn't know when you got it, that it was a Nazi tattoo, how long did you have that on your body as a Nazi tattoo? How long did you know it was a Nazi tattoo? Maybe he never took his shirt off. Well, it's not true because we have videos or pictures of him with his shirt off. That's how we knew that it was like fucking a straight up Totenkopf before. Because you have a picture of him with his shirt off. Graham Planter. Yo. Are you play video, please? Excuse me, are you play video, please? Excuse me, is this actual video? Screenshot of a video, you fucking piece of shit. God damn it. I want to see the video. It's a screenshot. But yeah, he clearly has his shirt off. Dude, look at this fucking war criminal, bro. Look at this fucking... The Blackwater mercenary who has a Nazi tattoo on his chest. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine? Could you imagine just want to make sure I'm on the right account. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm on my fucking cool guy fucking sick browser now. Where I don't have my personal shit on here. All right. Wow, look at this. Yeah. I don't think you would have known. You're also not a fucking private military contractor whose fucking like job it is to like go out and fucking kill people and no fucking military shit. Fucking dog, like fucking there's no way. I cannot believe that fucking like what rank did he get? What was Graham Planter's role in the military? I know he became a fucking mercenary. Fucking Graham Planter, Wikipedia. Okay. Ooh. I did starting to look like JJ McCartney. The JJ McCartney show. I'm gonna call him and say nice shirt. Okay, military. Planter enlisted in the Marine Corps shortly after graduating high school in 2003. He attended the school, whatever. He then deployed in 2005 to Iraq, 2 years later. He served 8 years in the military, including 3 combat tours in Iraq, in areas including Ramadi and Fallujah, bro. Bro, he was in Fallujah, bro. Bro, yo, welcome, Turbo Nerd. Great to see you over on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Oh my god, bro. He is. He's a fucking goddamn CIA fucking goddamn CIA Nazi fucking Marine. Is how they be. Dude, my dude is in fucking Fallujah, bro. That's like the war crime capital of fucking America. It's not in America. It's fucking in Iraq. But I mean, like, Americans did a lot of war crimes there. Yeah, I wouldn't have known either, but there's no way he didn't. Even if not at the time someone... Yo, dude, fucking... there is no way... I have such a hard time believing that a fucking military freak, okay? My dude went straight into the military out of fucking high school. Not saying that if you fucking do that, you're a freak. I'm saying that fucking like you got to be really into the military and shit, or fucking not really have any options immediately and know, okay, I got to get this shit going so I can get out of here quick. But like, goddamn, bro, fucking, my dude fucking went to the Marine Corps, bro. Like, my dude's not just trying to be some little fucking little army man fucking repairing some fucking Humvees, bro. He wanted to fucking go and fucking shoot Bin Laden himself. These are the type of dudes who have Nazi memorabilia and say fucking, I don't like the Nazis, I just like World War II. You know, and there's no Soviet shit anywhere. I was like, okay. Doesn't know what a Totenkopf.
Amazing.
I want to see his early life here. Let's see if... Oh, he was born in literally 1984. He is CIA Planter. Only the worst people were in Fallujah. Bro, Fallujah was fucked, bro. Yo, it's like fucking, when fucking Gila Khan was like fucking... Yeah, I was the fucking person that went on raids in Ramallah. And you're like, wait, what? Only terrorists go to Ramallah. Bro, all IDF, IOF soldiers are terrorists, okay? But like motherfuckers like going and like volunteering to go to Ramallah are extra fucking terrorists. All American fucking military deployed overseas are terrorists. All those deployed in Fallujah are extra terrorists. Okay? The Raider of Ramallah herself. Absolutely. Fucking the Raider of Ramallah. And that's it. If you're in the military and you're surrounded by other military people, you know. That's like the whole like fucking like what is Pikachu? Bro, fucking yo, if I said Lucario to fucking some random person, yes, fucking fucking yes, fucking some people might know because Pokemon's pretty big. But if you say Lucario to somebody who, I don't know, is wearing an ash hat, and they say, "What's Lucario?" You know that they are not about it, okay? In any way, shape, or form. I don't like Lucario, but like Lucario's a very popular Pokemon. It's maybe not as base level as Pikachu. Pikachu might be like a swastika, fucking where it's like, oh yeah, literally everybody knows that. But like, yo, anybody who knows anything knows Lucario, which is the Totenkopf. And even if like you said to like the average person, hey yo, do you know what a Totenkopf is? They'd probably say no. And then they'd say, oh, I mean the Nazi skull. And like, I would say, I would hope at least fucking 60% of random people would say, oh yeah, I think so. And if you showed them 3 different skulls and one of them was the fucking Totenkopf, they would know which one it was. You know, I would hope that in a lineup of skulls, you'd be able to be like, oh yeah, that's the Nazi one, bro. I didn't know what it was called, but yeah, that's a fucking Nazi ass skull. That's crazy. Lucario is a Roman emperor. Yes, Caesar Lucario III, one of my favorite emperors. Oh yeah, Caesar Lucario III of Macedonia. Fucking real wild situations that happened there. But yes, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Real fucking Roman Empire homies will know. How much do you think about the Roman Empire? Every second of my life, I'm just thinking about my boy fucking Emperor Lucario. And I'm memeing like fucking Emperor Lucario isn't actually a thing, but is there actually an Emperor Lucario? Is that actually a thing? Emperor Lucario. Yo, there actually was. Admiral of the Italian origin in the 13th century, at odds with Latin barons, the Triarchs. There you go. Well, yeah, he wasn't a Roman emperor, but he was a Greek Byzantine admiral. Well, a guy named Lucario, but it's not Lucario, it's Licario, so it's not the same thing. Emperor Lucario is not a recognized Pokemon. It is, in fact, Aura Pokemon. Yo, this is the closest we'll ever get. Fucking, this is the closest we'll ever get. Pinterest data breach. Pinterest data breach. Emperor Lucario. Okay. All right. Okay. Asked why he served in the Iraq War after protesting it, Plantner said, "I thought I could do some good, and I wanted to play soldier. I might have read too much Hemingway." Is this the same guy? Oh, sorry. Sorry, 1 second here. Can we go back?
Military units choose skull and crossbones as picked off the wall because it was a scary looking skull and crossbones. The skull and crossbones is because of what we had done. I mean, there's a reason military units choose skull and crossbones as very regular and popular motifs.
There's a reason why I went in there to do good. Okay, I went in there to change it from the inside. So what I needed to do is I needed to just love killing. Oh fuck, I loved it real good. And I got a Nazi tattoo on my chest. Did I know? Yeah, no, I didn't. It was on the wall. And all of my buddies liked it. And they didn't know either because they weren't Nazis. We were the good ones in Fallujah. Okay? I thought I could do good in the U.S. military. I protested the war in high school, but then I thought, hey, yo, I can make money off this. And then that is why I decided to then leave and go be a mercenary. To go be a goddamn mercenary. Hey, Devil, great to see ya.
fucking absolute fucking psychopath, fucking murderer, and proud killer, Graham Planter. I keep wanting to say Stephen Graham. I always want to say Stephen Graham. Hey, hey, yo, Devil, y'all picking out Totenkopfs at your local tattoo parlor or what there, bud? Oh, I muted the, there we go. Yo, we're gonna watch this part again, okay? We're gonna watch the part about the tattoo again, okay? We're gonna watch the part about this.
And some of the machine gunners who had made it through both of those previous deployments, we got a tattoo together. We went ashore.
Sorry, I'm going back here.
This skull tattoo. You were in Croatia, serving overseas, and you and a bunch of your Marine buddies all got this same. Want to get the same tattoo? I'm guessing.
Yes, myself and some of the other. It was machine gunners. I was a machine gunner in the Marine Corps. I fought in Fallujah and Ramadi.
I did so many war crimes. Oh my god. Oh, fuck, I'm still horny about it. I mean, sorry, no, I'm supposed to not like this. And yeah, well, we were getting tattoos.
They were deeply violent places.
And we loved it.
We were asked to do deeply violent things by our country, and we did them.
By our country?
Bruh, 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 bruh.
By our country, I thought I could go do some good, and I wanted to play soldier. I might have read a little too much Hemingway. Holy shit, I wanted to play soldier. I wanted to do it, and our country asked us, even though I protested it. So you show that you had a conscience before, but then you still joined anyway, and then you went in, and now you're fucking stuck in there, and you said you wanted to do good, so then you just wanted to go and fucking kill as many people as possible.
They were deeply violent places. We were asked to do deeply violent things by our country, and we did them. We took pride in those things.
We took pride in those things. There it is. I agree with everything Hassan has said and is saying about this guy. What did Hassan say recently? Fucking, when fucking Hassan was supporting him early on, fucking before all this blew up, I was like, fuck. I'll add that to like my list of things that I disagree with fucking Hassan on. I wouldn't vote for a fucking proud military member or a proud ex-military member. I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. A fucking progressive fucking, a person saying they're progressive that is proud of what they fucking did, especially as a mercenary and especially as like a fucking dude with fucking, you know, like Nazi tattoos. Like they're talking about how much pride they had in the violence of being in Fallujah, bro. Like this dude doesn't denounce his service. So like, yeah, like I'm automatically out.
I was a machine
gunner.
Machine gunner in the Marine Corps.
And it was violent. We loved it. Big pride.
They were deeply violent places. We were asked to do deeply violent things by.
The other dude is a Lockheed Martin plant, bro. A fucking Spider-Man meme, bro. Spider-Man meme.
Our country, and we did them. We took pride in those things. And on my third deployment, myself and some of the machine gunners who had made it through both of those previous deployments, we got a tattoo together. We went ashore in Split, Croatia. We did what Marines do on Liberty, and then we went to a tattoo parlor. And we got a tattoo that we picked off.
What do Marines do on Liberty? What is it that Marines do on Liberty? What is it? They go to a tattoo parlor and get fucking Totenkopf tattoos together? Yo, fucking Devil. Fucking what are the odds that a group of Marines would go into a tattoo parlor and not know what a Totenkopf is? What do you think the odds are of that? I said 0, but like, I want to know your thoughts. Because fucking military people would know, you know, like some of the most famous military fucking symbols of all time. You would think, right? They may not know it's called the Totenkopf, but they would know. You're wrong. You genuinely think these guys wouldn't know what a Totenkopf was?
Is now
Are
ready.
you serious? It's not political education, it's military education. That's not politics. That's fucking... I'm not saying that they're smart. I made it very clear that fucking earlier that fucking, you know, generally smart people are going into these things. You know, like I'm talking about like data scientists and those types of things, like rocket scientists. That's different. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that fucking. You're saying that it's an incredibly believable story. I have 2 skulls on my car still. Totenkopfs? We're not talking skulls, Devil. Devil, look at this. I don't believe that. Like, do you actually think that they just had Totenkopfs as like the one skull on the fucking thing? Skull and crossbones tattoo. You're telling me fucking that, like, out of all of these, there's a million. There's even some that are kind of close. This is like some Mason fucking, you know, Skull and Bones Society ass shit. You know? But bro, come on. Yo, there's a million options, but you got the one. The singular one. The Totenkopf. You got that one. Bro, everybody knows this. Maybe I'm giving people way too much credit, bro. Maybe I'm giving people way too much credit, bro. But bro, I don't think that fucking everybody does not know that. Y'all are fucking stupid, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Fucking, like, I'm not here to fucking judge intelligence. I'm one of the dumbest people fucking. But like, goddamn, you're in the army and you don't know the fucking Nazi symbols, bro. God damn, dude. Welcome, Fridge Makara. Great to see ya.
Amazing.
The Totenkopf predates the Nazis anyway. Yeah, so do fucking runes and swastikas. But dog, unless you're like actually like Norse or like fucking like, you know, like from like some like culture where they legitimately use the swastika, like fucking like in like Japan or like parts of like India or like, you know, parts of Asian shit, then like you're just making an excuse. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? You're making an excuse, you know, the best thing you can say is that the dude is fucking so fucking stupid and so horny to get a tattoo to depict the fucking violence that they took so much pride in that he didn't even consider that it was a fucking Nazi thing. You know, like, goddamn, that's fucking wild. But yeah, I get that it predates it, but like, this dude isn't so smart that he's like, oh, well, actually, the Totenkopf, I'm going to the original Totenkopf of the 1427, you know, it's just like, nah, dude, he's like, oh, cool skull. And then every single one of his homies was like, oh, yeah, I have no clue what this is. I'm not saying it's a W, but I definitely believe that a drunk Marine would pick that off the wall and go, oh, cool, a skull. A group of Marines go into a place where this is an option on the wall to begin with. I don't know about Croatia. Maybe they have fucking Nazi skulls, like, are super popular there. Maybe I'm just like so Ameri-brained that like I couldn't imagine going into like a tattoo parlor and just having Nazi skulls all over the walls. But I could be wrong. Yeah, like, I guess. It just seems so fucking stupid to me, bro. And then he said he had this for 20 years. He wore it for 20 years. That's coming up. We'll let him say it again. Fucking, we came back a bit. Bro, fucking, yo, if you want to just claim that this is the stupidest motherfucker of all time and that all these Marines are some of the dumbest fucking people of all time when it comes to like military. I'm not saying you as a civilian people out there, if you don't know what a Totenkopf is, that you're dumb, okay? But if you're in the military and you're like, oh yeah, army shit, like you've never watched a World War II documentary, you fucking idiot. Not a single one of you have watched a World War II documentary, you goddamn goober fucks. You fucking absolute marks, as one might say. It's just so fucking wild, bro. Welcome, Certified Garbage. Great to see you. We're talking about Graham Planter getting the Totenkopf Nazi Skull and Bones tattoo. Not the Skull and Bones one, but I did bring up Skull and Bones because it was on there, and I said, you know, like, this is like Illuminati or like Skull and Bones. And it is Skull and Bones. I have a really cool. Oh, it's under my fucking thing here, and if I pull it out, it's gonna fuck everything up. I got a really cool dab mat, and it's got all the different conspiracies on it. The Skull and Bones skull. Skull and Bones tattoo. Let me just pull this up, and then I'll find it again. But yeah, fucking it was somewhere down here. I don't see it. We didn't get this far, did we? Oh yeah, like this. Kind of like that. Skull and Bones Society logo. Yeah, see? It's like that. It's just, that's not 322. It's a cool, like, it's really cool. Like, I get it. Like, it's like whatever, but like fucking I don't get fucking being prideful in your war crimes in Fallujah and getting a tattoo to signify how much you love fucking killing people. But that is fucking yo, I personally fucking I've been talking about the Totenkopf fucking since fucking at least since the fucking Bored Apes fucking conspiracy. But also like I've read and learned about fascism, so like that's why maybe it's just so fucking mind-blowing to me. Well, no, like honestly, Devil, people have been very honest in chat that like a lot of people didn't know that it was that. Many people haven't, and honestly, like borderline half. So like you're not saying anything that chat hasn't already admitted. And like maybe I'm just shocked because like to me it's just like, yo, dude, fucking a single. But it's not about the word Totenkopf, and like you weren't here earlier. When I talked about this for the first time, we're just rewatching this part when you came in. Fucking is that it's not even about if you knew the fucking term Totenkopf, but if you're like, hey, yo, here's 3 pictures of 3 different skulls and crossbones. The average person would fucking be able to say, yeah, that's probably the Nazi one. You know? That's the difference. That's what I'm saying. It's not about knowing the word Totenkopf. If you called it Nazi skull or whoa, that's some creepy, like beyond like just like normal shit, bro. If I showed an average person, maybe I should go and do it. I should go and do the thing, but like it'd be weird, right? Like it'd be a weird survey to do. Hey, here's fucking 5 different skulls. Which one of them is the Nazi skull? You know, I would say the average person would say, yeah, that's the Nazi skull. And then a significantly smaller percentage of them would know the term Totenkopf. And even a smaller amount of them would pronounce it right, because I wouldn't. Yo, Young Mogul, I got something to talk to you about. I have something to show you about. Fucking, I'm not going to read your comment because it's dumb. Probably, but maybe it's not. But yo, I have something to show you because you're the only person who actually cares about Pokemon shit, and I want to show you this, and you'll care, okay? I'm gonna show you something that I think is crazy, and I think you will too, okay? I'm not going to imagine that Nazis when I see that. If anything, I'm gonna imagine pirates. The Skull and Bones one, but then here's the Nazi skull. This is the Nazi skull, though. This is the tattoo that he had. This, you think Nazis, you don't think pirates when you see that. This one here, maybe this one here, you can think pirates. Dog, are you fucking kidding me? This is the one you get? Sorry, let me go like here again, and let me pull this up so I can do this side by side. Skull and crossbones tattoo. And let's go image search. And then let's go to where there's a good sample size of them. Let's go like that, half here. And then make this on this other half, bro. Bro, you're telling me if I put this in amongst all these other skulls, you wouldn't tell me that this is a Nazi skull? This one here is questionable. But like the rest of these, like, come on, bro. Maybe I'm just giving too much fucking, maybe I'm just giving too much shit here. You know? But like this fucking, this Nazi ass shit, bro, like, yeah. Oh. Like he literally had a fucking Nazi tattoo, bro. Like, come on. Like, okay, like, whatever. Like, maybe he was just so dumb, and every single one of his fucking homies were just so fucking stupid. But dog, if you get a skull and bones tattoo, nobody's gonna question that because it's so clearly not a Nazi tattoo. Bro, literally almost all of these, except for that one that I pointed out, was like kind of questionable. Like this is kind of like, eh. Dog, like none of these are questionable. I don't know. Like that's some pirate shit, bro. Some pirate shit. I don't know. Fucking maybe he just didn't ever consider or think about it. He's just drunk with his homies. That could very well be it. We were talking about the Democrat, yes. But yo, here, that's not the main point of this. But it kind of fucking took a long turn. How long have I been streaming? An hour and 47 minutes? Holy fuck. Okay, yo, Young Mogul, this is just for you, homie. Well, and anybody else who gives a fuck about Pokemon. But yo, I was sorting through my bulk, bro. Oh, yo, it's in my hard cases. It's in a hard case. And I fucking pulled this out of my bulk, bro. It was just sitting there. Let me pull the big screen up. Are you ready, Young Mogul? I hope you're here. Are you here, Young Mogul? This one's for you. Bro, look at this. A gold star Alakazam, bro. The app that I used to fucking like AI grade this was said it was a 7.5. Bro, look at that. That is sick. I just fucking pulled that shit out of my bulk, bro. Yes, Young Mogul. Yes. Bro, your boat gently down the stream. These here are all cards that I've like sent for like digital grading, and I've gotten answers back on quite a few of them. Fucking, and then these ones here too, that are in like the big hard boys, were my first round that I did. You know, like my first edition Pichu. My fucking Neo Genesis Suicune. Delta Charizard. This Lugia, which is a fucking 4.3, bro. 4.3. Shitty. Absolutely shitty. This fucking Gengar, 8.8, bro. 8.8. Any scritches on that are on the fucking case. Fucking, I have two of these. And two of the different versions. Dude, 9.5 on the digital AI, bro. This here, bro, if this shit is legit, bro, like fucking, like if I'm sending this to grade, but if this gets a 9, bro, that is fucking crazy, bro. If this gets a 9, I haven't bought cards since like fucking 2017. I was saying 2019, but when I was scanning all my shit and was seeing the dates of these cards, it was very clear that it was that it was 2017. This fucking Mega Rayquaza, fucking that shit. And then this fucking Mewtwo GX. Yeah. But then yeah, I got a fucking, and then this stack here is like just as good for the most part, except for that fucking Alakazam. Yo, I showed this one earlier. I'm gonna show these two and then I'm done showing Pokemon cards for now. But fucking Young Mogul came and I needed to wait because Young Mogul fucking shows interest in my fucking special interest, okay? Yo, here's my Reshiram and my Dialga. I have two of these Dialgas. Bro, fucking, here's my thing. I never opened cards. I was always too scared to open cards, bro. Fucking, like, I would get cards, and then, like, I'm going through my Pokemon collection right now, which I've been doing for the last, like, 2 weeks. That's why my room is, like, messy when it's normally clean, and there's normally games on that shelf, but they're in that box now. But you can see those, like, boxes here on that desk. Like, fucking, all of those were, I got them as, like, gifts, and then I never opened them. You know? And then, like, fucking, the ones that are up there, Fucking, I got them as gifts and I never opened them. Fucking, I have like, I got. Bro, like I got fucking, I just got shit everywhere. These are my newest shit that I've got, and I got these for like Thanksgiving or fucking something. My wife's family got them for me. I got these at Dave & Buster's, bro, and these are worth a lot now. It's so crazy, bro. I just didn't open them. Because like to me, like it's just like I just like looking at them, and I know that like fucking like the odds are I'm gonna open this and it's just gonna be 10,000 cards that I already have. Thanks, my dude. I do too. Young Mogul. Fucking I have some like really other like some really amazing beautiful cards, but like they just aren't worth grading. You know, like this one here is one of my favorite cards. I love Reshiram. It's not an EX, but that's just a beautiful card. Like look at that thing. Look at it sparkle. Pretty clean. My backs are like pretty whack on a lot of them. My wife loves this Flareon. It's just so expensive to grade. I made this fucking chart. Okay, yo. I gotta show this fucking chart because it's pretty wild here. You just need to see the colors. We're not gonna go into the details of the chart. But okay, yo, it's off topic, but I don't care. I'm sorry. It'll be really quick. I will play some music. It'll be really quick. I've been putting so much work into into figuring out which ones are worth fucking grading, and it's so expensive and complex to grade your shit here. Like different amounts, like different card worths and shit fucking cost more money and those types of things. So I've been using this this grading app. It's called like the Digital Grading Company, and I've been scanning my shit in, and it's giving me a rough grade based on the shit. And then so I put in the raw price, what it tells me it is going to be worth, like what it is. Like this Mewtwo GX, for instance, fucking they say it's an 8.9. So here's a grade they give it, 8.9. So I put it in here as an 8.9 and then round it up a grade and then down 2 grades. So that if it comes back 2 grades worse, and then I convert it from USD to Canadian. And then based on what the grade it said is, it takes this number and then runs it through the formula that I put in here that is like the PSA grade. So based on the value of the card is how much it costs to send it. Oh yeah, here, I'll show you. It's fucking, this is in Canada. You can't do shit like fucking EB Games, or sorry, GameStop here. They don't have that here. So fucking TCG bulk, fucking if the card is $280 or less, it's $27. If it's $700 or less, it's $32. Fucking if it's fucking $1,400 or less, it's $84. $2,100 or less, $109. $3,500, $219. You know, so like, and they like upgrade your cards and shit, and like they'll send you like a bill for the higher amounts and shit, and you just pay based on like what you like think it is. Shit, it's at least from what I know. I've never sent anything for grading yet, but I have looked into it, and I'm gonna take, once I get all the shit that I know I want to potentially get graded, I'm gonna take it to the shop and talk to them about it. But see, like the values are based on what the card value is, and it changes, but it's like $27 Canadian per card for like a card that's worth $280 or less, which is like, bro, that's like 10% of the value right there. So you got to be really confident. And luckily for me, like I don't really need to factor in a whole bunch of money like spent, because honestly it's been over like 20 years of my life. If just on its own raw, it's at Alakazam Gold Star. But if this fucking Charizard comes back at where is it? If this Mega Charizard comes back at a PSA 10, which it won't, but the AI said it came back at a 9.5. If this comes back at a PSA 9, then this card is like worth $2,700. If it's a PSA 10, then it's worth $8,000. You know? Yeah. So then these bars here are based on, it factors in the PSA cost, the raw cost, and the grading level. If it's the actual, like if the app is correct, it'll be the middle row. If it's lower than the app by 1 grade, it'll be this row. And if it's higher, then it'll be this row. And then if you lose money, or it's like less than $1, it's black. If it's $0 to $100 profit, or sorry, 0 to 50, it's pink. 50 to 100, it's yellow. 100 plus, 100 to 500, I think it's green. 500 plus, it's dark green. So like, you can see them here, and I've just kind of been going through the ones that I'm for sure sending are kind of here. And so like, if these are graded at the exact level of the app, the cards that I have here are sorry, the ones that I'm gonna send for grading, these fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 25, 30 cards are worth $8,590, but I have to spend $1,400 grading them. If they're all fucking a level higher than what the app said, then it's $32,604. If it's less, if it's a grade lower on all of them, then it's $3,000. So you can see how gnarly the prices are depending on the grades, right? And some of them like aren't even worth sending, or like fucking they're worth less at the grade they are than if I just sold them ungraded, right? So like, you have to spend so much money to get them done. If you're not fucking putting in the work to do it, you're wasting money and time. So that's why I'm putting so much work into this. I'm sorry, my beautiful, amazing, loving wife. I love you very much, and you're very sweet. And thank you for allowing me to spend so much time doing so much work. And then I fucking have all the links embedded. So like this one here, if I click this, it pops up the actual chart, and then you can see ungraded 20, but if it's a 9, then it's $493, right? So that's dumb. Okay, back to the thing. Okay. Hey, yo, we didn't even lose fucking people fucking with the Pokemon shit. Okay, sorry, fucking I missed shit here because I was going off about the Pokemon shit. I needed fucking shit from the break from the Nazi talk. What is this? Yo, this is the only skull and yo. But like, yes, obviously, like hell yeah, brother. But like the example that I was using earlier was, it seems weird to me, and you're saying that it's a wrong example. And I guess like you would know. But like I was saying, a fucking US fucking Marine fucking not knowing what a Nazi skull is in comparison to regular other skulls is like somebody at an anime convention not knowing what fucking One Piece was or Naruto. But clearly I assumed like the level of knowledge of a weeb when I should have fucking assumed the knowledge of a weevil. Because goddamn, bro, fucking like, yeah, this is clearly an okay skull and crossbones, an awesome skull and crossbones, you know, even if it didn't have the hat, you know. Goddamn, bro. There's a clear difference between the millions of skull and crossbones tattoos or designs and the fucking Naziest of all Nazi ass fucking skulls. Fucking, but yeah. But yeah, I hope I get good grades too. It scares me. I've never done it before. It's expensive. It takes a long time. I don't have patience, and it's so fucking subjective. And like I could like, I don't have the money to lose money, but fucking like, I love these cards. I didn't buy Pokemon stuff to invest. I bought Pokemon stuff because I love Pokemon stuff, but also like shit's booming right now, so I need to get rid of some of the stuff that doesn't like just like make my heart very happy. I'm not gonna get rid of like my base set probably and shit, because you know that makes my heart happy, but like the fucking 3DS that I have in a box over there. It's not making my heart happy. It's just sitting there. What? So I can say, yeah, I have a 3DS in a box. I don't care. Let somebody else have it who wants that. And welcome, Miniature. Hope you're doing well. Skull and Bones in Europe are the very same Skull and Bones used on pirate ships. Yes, the Skull and Bones group are that old. Fucking, yo, there's lots of Skull and Crossbones. Absolutely. A million different Skull and Crossbone designs. And frankly, a lot of them are really cool. Most of them are pretty cool. But the one that is very, very different and obviously not cool is the Nazi one. But let's continue.
Off the wall because it was a scary looking skull and crossbones.
Yeah, very scary because it's the Nazi one, and that's what makes it scary, is because you're not just saying we're gonna kill you. It's like, hey, yo, we're Nazis and we're gonna kill you.
The skull and crossbones is because of what we had done. I mean, there's a reason military units.
I feel like I'm so far behind in chat, but like I'm also not. Oh, I missed this here. Tally, he's running a campaign in Maine. Oh, that's a good rhyme. Campaign in Maine. He's got to be publicly proud of his service. No, that's dumb. That's bad. No, you don't. No, you don't. Sorry. No, you don't. That's like saying you have to fucking support Israel. No, you don't. Well, he's not going to get the votes if he's not proud of his service. Well, fucking, maybe he should fucking run his campaign on something that's not about his service. If his service is brought up, you say, yeah, you know what? I did fucking serve. And, you know, looking back on the fucking time I had serving, there's a lot of fucking things I'd like to change. And this is what I want to do with my campaign. And I want to fucking push for real progressive, real change. And the real change that's needed is not being afraid to fucking take stands that are real and true based on real and true things, and not just the, oh, well, I'm not going to get voted in if I do that. That's the fucking shit that kept this whole fucking you can't say shit about Israel shit prevalent for so long. And why they're finally, like 40 years in, they being fucking people in the government, are able to say things against Israel because people are starting to fucking break their silence. And like, if my dude's trying to be this fucking radical, progressive, kick in the door, wave in the 4-4, all you hear is "Commie don't hit me no more," then he needs to fucking publicly fucking denounce his service. Sorry. If not, then he can run as just like a fucking just classic Dem. But if you're gonna be a fucking, you know, you try to go full progressive, then I think you need to denounce that. That's my thought. You know, it's like fucking saying, yo, I'm a fucking socialist, but I own a fucking bunch of different companies with a bunch of factories where I pay people poorly. And it's like, okay, well, like you should probably like denounce that. Even if fucking like you got rid of those factories. Okay, cool. But like, you got to denounce factories. Oh, but fucking, what the fuck? Fucking Google's going off. It's fucking Michigan. Oh my god. Like, you can't speak bad about factories. It's like, no, I'm going to speak bad about capitalists and fucking bad conditions in factories. You know, like, if you're going to try to be fucking radical progressive, you got to fucking denounce the bad things you did and fucking work to fight against them if you're going to, you know, try to push for better things. It'd be like if I was fucking like, hey, yo, fucking, I'm going to fucking be proud that I'm a banker because I'm running in Ontario. No, dude, I'm not proud of being a banker. I don't want the votes of people who fucking want me to be proud to be a banker. I'm getting your message failed to send message. Oh shit. Did my shit crash? Well, that came through. Back. Oh, it looks like it's coming through. It looks like it's... Everyone looks like they're okay. On my side. Welcome back. But yeah. And I'm not going to go through my Pokemon collection again, okay? And by again, I mean the other stuff in my Pokemon collection. I am done the Pokemon stuff. Unless people like push and they're like, oh, yo, but like, do you have video games or anything? Then like, I would say, oh, well, I do, but like, we don't have time for that. And then like, maybe I would. But like, we're back onto Graham Planter. Back onto this. Dude, I'm 4 minutes into this video, 2 hours into stream. And this was just my, hey, yo, nobody's here. It's just fucking me and big homie UFO test driver, so we're gonna chill and fucking chat and watch this video. But now there's a few more people here and I wanted to watch apologetic stuff. I don't know if that was because I was trying to reply to Devil. Can you see that message? I cannot see you replying to Devil. I see you adding Devil. Oh, I can now. Okay. I think you're making excuses for him, and I was guessing your own experiences is probably making you more likely to do so. I've never really had a conversation with you about being in the military beyond you telling me how gross their behavior is with horrible chants, etc. And I don't know why you joined, but presumably the free medical training, question mark. You've never given the impression you think it's a point of pride at all, but I don't know you well enough to have asked you about it in any personal detail. I feel like I missed some other shit here. Whatever, I missed some other shit. But I think that the fucking personal military insight helps with the, like, yo, these people are fucking super stupid. But also, like, I do think that I have a hard time believing. Like, I don't know how many people it was. Was it 3, 4, 6, 10? I don't know how many people were there. Like, and it's like, was it his whole, like, fucking little troop of humans? I don't know. But, I don't know. But I have a hard time believing that fucking, that none of them knew. It is a point of shame for me personally. I've designed my career to make it as useless as possible and still maintain my healthcare. Fair. I don't know what the conversation was before that, so I'm not going to say anything beyond, okay. Fucking, yeah, that's on you. I have nothing to say beyond what I have been saying and will continue to. But I don't know what the conversation was before that, so I was going to say, okay.
Let's choose skull and crossbones as very regular and popular motifs. I got that tattoo, and then I lived the next 20 years with it.
This is the part that's like, okay, this is where even if you grant him, like I was saying before, and then we rewatched it when Devil came in, was that even if you grant him that he didn't know, how many years did he have this before somebody told him that's a Nazi skull? And how many years until he fucking covered it? He's making it sound like he had it for 20 years. Before he covered it. But maybe I'm reading into that. I'm not making excuses for the guy. I said I think it's an L. But this needs to be put in the context of how the typical American thinks and acts and whether or not it's worth investing effort in taking down Susan Collins. Yeah, but devil, like, this is the type of Kamala Harris fucking ass fucking, well, I would vote for the death of fucking 100,000 people fucking if it meant that I didn't have to vote for 110,000 people dead. And it's just like, I guess maybe it's 10,000 less, but like, dog, we gotta stop fucking voting for people who are just killing people. We gotta stop fucking promoting, pushing, making excuses for, or looking beyond, or just chalking down fucking Nazi fucking tattoos and being a fucking war criminal in Fallujah to just an L, bro. That's way bigger than an L. Fucking yo, how many war crimes has Susan Collins done? Dog, don't get me wrong. I don't know Susan Collins. Fucking, she's probably a horrible human too, okay? Fucking, I'm not doing Susan Collins apologetics. She can fucking get fucked too. But like, like what would be the line? What could come out about him that fucking would make it worth investing our efforts in somebody else instead of Susan Collins, instead of like talking about, well, what about Susan Collins? Because it's like, hey, yo, like, what if he's in like some Guantanamo pictures, you know? Like, what if he's in some Guantanamo pictures and he was proud of his military service, and then those came out and he's like, yeah, you know, we just loved to fuck those people up and we took a lot of pride in that. I'm not saying I don't still take pride in it, but that moment was bad. Like, is that it? You know? There's a line somewhere. I didn't vote for Harris, so miss me with that. Word. Okay, that's good. But where is that line, devil? Like, fucking, is Susan Collins that much worse than fucking Trump? is Harris that much worse than fucking Graham? That's what I'm trying to wonder here. You know, like fucking, I don't want to be the fucking, you know, like it's either all okay or not okay, super black or white ass fucking hardline fucking gatekeepy commie. But there is a line a wise man once said, and my line is fucking Nazi iconography while continuing to fucking push and be proud of your murder for U.S. imperialism and a mercenary fucking company, while denying that you knew that it was a Nazi tattoo the whole time, and not saying, hey, previously I had some wild shit in my past that I'm ashamed of, like I talked about at the start of the stream. Fucking, and these are the things that I'm ashamed of. I had this tattoo that we were dumb and whatever, and we thought that it was fucking, you know, we thought that it was just a skull because I was a creepy weirdo fucking Marine who loved to murder people. You know, and I got this with my friends drunk as fuck, and I didn't know until years later. Somebody's like, yo, you got a Nazi tattoo. And I was like, wait, what? And then I tried to cover it up, you know, and that's what it is. And, you know, like if you would have done that, hell yeah, bro. But my dude's done nothing. And we're confident that fucking Mr. Mercenary, Blackwater Mercenary, Nazi tattoo here doesn't have any ties to Lockheed Martin or any fucking, his last name's pretty much Palantir, bro. Like, come on. Like, where's his money coming from? Like, do we know? Like, don't get me wrong, Lockheed Martin money bad, but like, fucking, who is Lockheed Martin paying him? He's the dude Lockheed Martin pays to go and use the weapons and go kill the brown people. Susan Collins makes the money. My boy does the dirty work. He takes the lives. And then he comes back, and then he's now like, all right, now it's my time to take the money. Susan, get out of my way. I'm going to do it with a smile, and I'm going to do it way better. You know, like, that's how I see this shit, you know? But, okay, I'm not going to tell you how you feel. Just how it looks from the other side when you defend him. Fair? It's the fact he hasn't tried to cover up or remove it that's incriminating. Absolutely, Fridge. Absolutely. And like fucking once again, like I had covered this, and then like just as you were getting to the end of it, fucking Devil came in and was talking about it, so I fucking went back to the start of it. But that's the main thing, bro. He said, I lived with this for 20 years. What does that mean? I don't know. How long did he leave that uncovered? The full 20 years? Or did he live with it uncovered for a year and then he found out? But like, bro, come on, bro. Fucking the only thing that he fucking worried about covering up was the story. He was an enlisted guy back then. He's running to be a progressive policymaker. Devil, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But like, fucking, that's the type of shit. Like, you're gonna get opt, bro. You're gonna get opt, bro. Fucking, that's some like fucking, yo, the CIA fucking is calling, bro. Fucking, dude, there's so many signs here. There's absolutely no fucking, it's not just some dude in their 20s. Bro, I was a scum fuck in my 20s. Don't get me wrong, I didn't go to Fallujah, but at the same time, I fucking am horrified at the things I did. I publicly have talked about how awful it was. Fucking a lot of the dumb shit I said on fucking Facebook back in the days, I've made fucking public apologies multiple times and all these things back in the day. I've fucking DM the people that have fucking been like offended by my shit. You know, I'm absolutely horrified and ashamed of the horrible things that I did and I said as a chud. Okay? And I'm now a fucking leftist. And I think that it's wrong to gatekeep people for like the shit that happened in the past. That's why I'm not like holding on super hard to the old messages he sent on Reddit and all those types of things. Maybe he's changed, maybe whatever. But if I then said I am proud of, you know, the fucking, you know, radical shit that I fucking did, and I use that as like a badge of honor moving forward, and then also tried to tie that to my progressive policies, in my mind, you can't be proud of being in, I've said this like 5 times this stream, so I'm sorry to those who've been here since the start and have heard it so many times, but I am a firm believer that you cannot be a progressive policymaker or like a leftist or fucking left fucking and be pro fucking military or fucking proud of your military war crimes in Fallujah. You can't be both. In my opinion, it's like the fucking wife beaters for feminism party, where it's like, okay, bro. Like, literally what you're saying is like, yo, this dude used to be a war criminal and a mercenary. He was proud of it, but now he's pushing fucking policy, so progressive policies, so we need to go for him. And it's like, yo, dog, you know what? I'm skeptical. This dude seems like a fucking op, bro. Fucking, and like the moment I heard fucking like that he's still like proud of his fucking like military service, like that's not a fucking leftist, bro. You can be a liberal, sure. You can be a liberal, fine. If he was a fucking liberal, fine. You know, even more like a more left-leaning liberal, sure. But you're not gonna fucking come in here and fucking say some fucking like, I'm a goddamn socialist fucking progressive hard pushing thing and I'm proud of my fucking military past, and think that like leftists should vote for you. In my opinion. But like please, like let me know if you disagree. I know you do, but like other people in chat too, let me know. Am I being too crazy on this? You know? But like, dog, fucking like, even if he didn't have the Nazi tattoo, bro, I was fucking like heated out on this fuck. You know, I was heated out on Big Boy here because like my dude's like proud of his military career. And wait, what? You were fucking in Fallujah and a mercenary for BlackRock or whatever? Okay, Blackwater, BlackRock, I get them mixed up. Okay, fucking like, god damn it, bro. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a fucking repentant fucking sinner, bro. That's not a repentant sinner, you know? Fucking, I think that fucking Jesus would say, turn from me, I never knew you. She's also a piece of shit. Wait, what? The fact that he tried to cover... I read that already. She's also a piece of shit, and I hate that you have a political system that makes you choose between two pieces of shit. Yes, absolutely, I agree. They're bad. As far from the mark as it is offensive. I have serious emotional scars from dealing with these types of infantry guys. I revile them. I get it, but like also at the same time, Devil, fucking like, then you of all people, if you truly revile them, should want this dude who has this experience to speak out against them instead of fucking only talking about the toxic environment in the fucking military when it gets him out of fucking making rape jokes. You know? He should be out like, yo, dude, the military is super fucking toxic from the top down, bro. The fucking people who fight in the military, he could say this, the people who fight in the military are good people, but I can't be proud of my service because of what our country has done, what our country has made us do, the environment that has caused such toxic things like rape culture and the love of death and killing of the other, misogyny and all the worst things that happen in our military. I wish I could be proud of my service. I would have loved to have said that I am a patriot and that I fought for this country and something that was just, but I cannot say that. I put my life on the line and what I thought I was doing was right. I fell into the temptations of this culture. It was disgusting. It was wrong. I go to therapy every single week. No man, woman, or non-binary human should have to go through this in order to get health care, in order to get fucking college, in order to get the basic necessities that other countries have. No, sir, I am not proud of my service because I don't have a country to be proud to serve. I bid you a day, sir. And then everybody in Maine says, woo! Woo! Dog, are you talking to me? Are you saying that I'm being pure and completely ineffectual? Is that what you're saying? Devil, are you seriously saying that? Please call the line or come into Discord. Please talk to me. Please talk to me. Dude, that little speech I just gave, he could have very well gave that fucking speech, bro. I would have been fine with having a Nazi tattoo and not knowing if he just said, oh, fuck, it's a Nazi tattoo, I should get rid of it. Absolutely, Fridge, you are correct. 100%. 100% correct. I don't think you're being disingenuous. I think you're just fucking wrong. Wait. A 20-something... I read that already. I'm not making excuses for him. I don't know where you're getting that impression. I'm skeptical too, but I'm not skeptical of Susan fucking Collins. Okay, dude, but like fucking like America is caught in this Mog Fest, and how do you get out of the Mog Fest, bro? By saying no. Stop it. Stop it, bro. Stop giving us Kamala versus Trump. Stop giving us fucking, do you want to be eaten by the bears or by the lions, bro? You know, and me saying, yo, I don't want to be eaten, please. Like, if I have to do the wild animal, can you make it a deer? Can you make it a deer? How is that ineffectual, bro? Fucking, the fucking things that I think are genuinely super effectual. Yo, hit me up. We can talk about those in Discord or maybe on a kick stream. I can't talk too much about the super effectual shit. Effective shit on fucking on Twitch here when it comes to some of that shit. Dog, fucking voting for the lesser of two evils when one is fucking sponsored by war criminals and the other is fucking an actual war criminal. I don't think I'm being pure and ineffectual by saying those are bad options. And we should want better, bro. Like, please. Like, I'm not here to like fucking like fight and like make you fucking like mad and like rage quit, you know? Like, talk to me, bro. Like, I want to see where you're coming from, but it like it just seems to me like it's just like Susan Collins is really bad. And just like, yeah. Yes. Okay, yes. But do I think that the left should throw their support behind this guy? No. Okay. You know, I'm not voting for fucking Mussolini if the other option's Hitler. I'm sorry. You can call me pure or ineffectual all you want. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
And I will just say, I rejoined the army with that tattoo. When you join the military,
I rejoined the military with that. So it had to be within a period of got the tattoo, finished out my military service, and then I don't know, I'm not a military boy, the fucking time that it takes between fucking going home and then redeployment again that he had this tattoo. Let's say it was at least a year of his living with this for 20 years. And I'm trying to give this dude all the credit that he deserves.
Get screened for hate and gang tattoos. I went to work for the State Department, where I was on the ambassador's security team in Kabul, and I got a full physical where I was screened for gang and hate tattoos. I've been taking my shirt off for 20 straight years. I performed a...
Been taking my shirt off for 20 straight years. Bro, what radicalized you? It should have been this, bro. It should have been this, bro. Dude, he has such a great story, Devil. This is the thing that I'm talking about, bro. He could have handled this so much better, bro. He could have fucking had a genuinely good story that like was possibly believable, bro. Bro, he was screened by all these people for hate groups, for all these different things. And this thing that is very clearly nothing else other than a Nazi fucking symbol was so okay and so fine systematically that it passed through every single fucking check, because I know for a fact that there's others in this administration and in these ranks that have these tattoos that know what it is. I didn't know what it was, and I am ashamed. I am just a fucking Marine, and we Marines, we don't know these symbols. We don't know anything. We just know Marine thing. I've been told by Marines. We don't know these things. And I went 20 years through multiple checks and nobody told me that this was a hate symbol. How does that happen in a system that is actually searching for hate? And that's why I, Graham Planter, will ensure that every Nazi symbol that is very clearly solely a Nazi symbol, from the swastika to the Totenkopf, is going to be ensured that we are checking for that and is added to the database when it already should have been. Come on, bro. Please, bro. Please. Like, he should have been the vocal anti-fucking swastika hate tattoo guy. Anti-fucking Nazi symbol guy. That could have been his thing as a victim of it, bro. You know, like, I fucking, like, if you genuinely feel like you were a victim of these things, why aren't you, like, speaking out against them instead of fucking, like, proudly saying you're a part of them? If you're trying to push for progressive policy, that is, you know?
A very public performance of a pop song at my brother's wedding to my sister-in-law, who is Jewish, in front of her entire extended Jewish family. If I had thought at any point along this way that I had a very obvious tattoo that had connotations of Nazism, I would have gotten rid of it. I got rid of it. It has now been covered up. I covered it up last night, actually.
Last night. What?
When this initially came to me, I did not take this seriously because I have never remotely thought of this in that context. I've had this thing for 20 years and nobody's ever brought it up.
Did you notice the similarity after it was pointed?
My dude's wearing a long-range surveillance shirt, bro.
Pointed out?
Of course. No, after it was pointed out, I mean, it was noted. But I will just say that it's a skull and cross.
Oh, yeah, and it was only pointed out 2 days ago, and I immediately went, like I said yesterday, to get it covered.
Bones. It has a similarity to, like, lots of skull and crossbones.
No, it doesn't. I showed that. It is so distinct. I'm sorry. Magic City, great to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, but I really hope that those side-by-sides show that, like, dog, there's a pretty distinct style there. Okay, there is a distinct style. And that's why the Bored Ape shit was such a controversy, bro. Because it was so, it wasn't exact, but it was in that style. And that style is so, like, kind of, like, distinct. Like, I don't think that the Bored Ape Yacht Club was a fucking, a Nazi fucking skull. Okay? I don't think it was. But, like, I can see why people would think that. Welcome, Buffy. Yo, fucking dog, fucking anybody who's just coming in now, fucking go on YouTube and rewind the last 2 hours of me just fucking yelling about these goddamn skulls and how, like, I have a hard time believing that they didn't know. He's saying that none of them knew. None of his Marine boys who all went in there knew what it was or the history of it, which I guess is possible. And I'm told that it's probable. I'm told that it is probable. But then something that is so improbable is that he went from getting this tattoo until 2 days ago, let's say a week max. I don't know when this video is recorded. It was uploaded 5 hours ago, and he says he got it done yesterday. Up until only a few days ago, he didn't have it covered, and he's just finding out now as a fucking... I have such a hard time believing it. Probably make some news, said nothing. Absolutely. Maybe some new and said nothing. Yes, absolutely we all can prosper. That's the thing. Many people fucking... Yo, like, for instance, the asshole at the fucking party or at the event, right? You're at, like, a formal event or an event that's not even necessarily formal, but not an event where you're a rowdy piece of shit. And there's that one rowdy piece of shit, you know? Maybe someone will say, hey, fuck off and sit down. But, like, 85% of the people there are like, oh my God, that dude needs to fuck off and sit down. You know? And they're just not saying anything. Where, you know, like, oh yeah, I danced with my shirt off at fucking buddy's wedding and like there were a bunch of Jewish people there and no one said anything. Yeah, probably because they're so shocked and you're a fucking goddamn mercenary, bro. Probably because you're a fucking mercenary and they don't know you and you're scary and you have a fucking Nazi skull on you. Probably. Or they didn't want to cause a scene at a wedding. I don't know, maybe. His story is believable for stupid young service members. Y'all give the U.S. education system too many props. Well, no, I've granted that he could have got the tattoo being stupid. Hey, woke potato, great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Fucking, hey yo, fucking feel free to hop in Discord or call at any time if you want. You're always welcome. But yo, I've been yelling about this for 2 hours now. This is supposed to be just a quick intro video before fucking I actually talked about Christian apologetics. But it's clearly changed. Yo, fucking young, dumb service members, maybe. Okay? Once again, let's grant the thing that I think is improbable, but let's grant it. That he and all of his fucking buddies went into this fucking place drunk, got tattoos in Croatia, and picked the Nazi skull off the wall. But then he went 20 years until like this week and didn't know. Okay? That is where it's like, bro, there is no fucking way, bro. There is no fucking way. That is some fucking bullshit, bro. No way. Hey, man, who doesn't get fucking wasted and get some Nazi tattoos? I got an SS tramp stamp because I love super soakers. It happens, bro. Chill. That is true. You know, I remember being a kid and, you know, I got a lot of pride in that. Well, what I'm going to get is fucking, you know, I wanted to get like an Excel tattoo, like the logo from Excel, because I'm proud of my work, you know, just like fucking processing spreadsheets and shit. And, you know, I just want to fucking put that on my fucking chest because I'm so proud of it. Fucking like either way, if we set aside the idea of, once again, him and his military friends, Marine friends, and Marines are like more highly trained, right? Like fucking like Marines aren't like the fucking little army dudes. Like they're like the big fucking smart military strategy guys, right? Whatever. They get drunk and they want to get a tattoo to honor the killing that they do because they take so much pride in it. I'm not saying that he said that because they took so much pride in what they did that it fucking symbolized that. If we put that all aside, that 20 years is unfucking, it's just, how, bro? That's just, honestly, fucking, like, that's willful ignorance at that point. Like, I honestly don't understand, bro. I don't understand, bro. Like, bro, that'd be like if I fucking, like one day found out that cactuses were, like, a fucking Nazi symbol, and, like, I have a cactus on my calf, bro. Like, wait, what? I had absolutely no clue. Wait, why am I just finding out about this now? What? Like, I honestly can't imagine. Bro, like, and he didn't make a super panicked video? Bro, if I found out that what I had was fucking... Dude, I have a fucking skull on my shit here, and it's a Punisher skull, which you could say has been appropriated by fascists. It's a Let's Fuck Brandon shirt, and it's making fun of fucking them. But this is clearly not a Nazi skull. You could say it's an American Nazi skull, potentially. We could have an argument around that. But I don't even remember what I was saying. I saw the thing on my thing, and I got distracted. I don't even care. Let's continue this video. But yeah, the fact that he went around like, oh, sorry. Yes. If I found out that I had a fucking Nazi tattoo and I had no clue. For instance, I have Psalms 91:7 on my fucking wrist. It's a Bible verse that says, though 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand will not come near you. I got that when I was 16. I'm 31. I'm not 31. Yeah, I'm 31. I'm 31. I got this 15 years ago. If I found out that that was just like happened to be like the most Nazi verse that they just used and I had no clue. Bro, do you know what I'd do? I would immediately fucking panic. If I had a social media presence, I would panically make a video saying, hey, yo, it was just brought to my attention that a tattoo that I have has been used for hate. And it was in no way intended as that. Fucking maybe I'll tell the story about why I got it, because it's a kind of a funny tattoo story. And like, I'm kind of embarrassed of it now, but at the same time, it's a fun story and it tells my past. But I'd panically fucking let people know how awful that was and how like I didn't mean that, and I would get it done like immediately. But there's no way something so blatant like this took 20 years. I'm trying to give benefits of doubts, but I just don't see things. I can't. The artist must have known. Well, like fucking, I was thinking that. And I said, what are the odds that they would just have a Nazi skull on the wall? Because they said they just picked the skull off the wall. So, you know how tattoo places have skulls on the walls. But it was in Croatia. And people are saying Croatia is just like a lot of Nazis. So, whatever. I'll grant all of it. I won't grant 20 years of not knowing, bro. Fuck. It's so crazy. Yeah, I mean, this Luger looks dope as fuck. Who cares if it has swastikas on it? Too woke for me, Torx. Yeah, absolutely. Fucking goddamn, bro. Fucking, I'm not trying to fucking gatekeep, but at the same time, fucking if you don't gatekeep, then like, what do you have? There's levels to this shit, bro. There's lines. Eminem once said there's just certain lines you don't cross, and he crossed it. I heard him say Haley's name in a song and I just lost it. And no, I'm not an Eminem fan. I'm actually quite an Eminem hater. But like, yeah, you know what? One of my lines is fucking Nazi tattoo, having it for 20 years. And not fucking like being like super like fucking upfront about all of it. Like, you can say he's doing that now, like that's what this interview is, but it seems so copy and questionable. Cope and questionable.
Skull and crossbones motifs, again, super popular amongst military units, both American and foreign. They're all over the world.
Holy fuck, that was so hot. Oh god, that was way too hot. Oh my fucking god. Oh, get the Pokemon cards away from my smoke. I don't know if it'll have an effect, but I can't risk it. Oh yeah. Well, fucking Magic City, that's what I thought, but I was corrected. Fucking, I thought that fucking people who were fucking, especially Marines, because Marines are the chosen few, are they not? That they would care about military shit. Like, not that they're like political or like history buffs, but they would know about fucking military shit, especially like World War II shit, bro. Every fucking cringe white dude who wants to join the military knows about fucking World War II, bro. But fucking, and I thought that fucking, yo, they would all know that, and they would know like the very, very basic fucking Nazi ass imagery from the fucking documentaries, bro. These kids had fucking History Channel. They definitely did, before it was just like fucking Nazi spaceships or whatever. And even then, but fucking Devil fucking came in and said that no, actually they're just really fucking stupid, and that a group of them wouldn't actually know. So like, I guess I'm wrong. Maybe they wouldn't know, but I don't care. It doesn't matter if they knew or they didn't when they got it. He had to have known in the 20 years after, bro. I don't know how you can be a fighter in the war against fascism with a fucking long-range surveillance shirt on. Fucking the shit's cropped, so you can't even see his shirt. Let me go to the library. A fucking military past in Fallujah, of all places, that you're proud of as a fucking mercenary, and then have that tattoo for 20 years saying that you're a progressive and not know. Saying you're fighting fascism with a Nazi skull on your fucking chest, bro. How do you not know? Like, honestly, bro, I honestly don't know. I don't know how you don't know. Bro, like, if you're not into Pokemon, once again, I understand you not knowing the Lucario. Because Lucario is not Pikachu. And the Totenkopf isn't a swastika. But bro, you're gonna be fucking getting into that fucking shit. Fucking, I don't know. I'm giving too much credit. I must be giving too much credit. Fuck, bro.
I never once thought about it in that context. And the moment it was pointed out to me, I have gotten it covered up because it
was just pointed out to him. He said the moment it was pointed out, he got it covered up, and he also said that he got it covered up yesterday. So before this video, whatever yesterday is. So this video came out 5 hours ago.
I have been an avowed anti-Nazi since I was a kid. I grew up listening to Dead Kennedys and the Dropkick Murphys.
Oh yeah, word.
I grew up as like a young punk rock kid.
Yeah.
I hate.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fucking punk rock scene has never had an issue with Nazi infiltration. Never once. Never once. Hey, yo, shout out to the one and only, the very based, one of the fucking greatest of all time. Fucking Endless Cemetery. Shout out at Endless. Fuck. CEMETERY. I think that's where I always get fucked up. I'm just looking up the words Endless Cemetery. Endless Cemetery. Okay, here we go. Copy. Shout out Endless Cemetery. Yo, fucking Endless Cemetery is one of the GOATs, one of the OGs, one of the most amazing out there. Fucking, I love Endless. Go check out Endless. They don't really do politics streams or anything much anymore. They mainly just do tech and shit, and their shit's been doing really well since they switched it up. And I'm so proud of them. And like, one of the people that like, I'm just like, so stoked to see, like, you know, getting some shine that they deserve. But there's some shit that fucking blew up or whatever, and there was some wild shit. But fucking back in the day, fucking Endless talked about, you know, I think it was a panel I was on actually, but the conversation was about fucking anti-fascist action, and like anti-fascist action that was like taken in real life. I might not have been on it, but like we've talked about it with him. And he was talking about fucking like how he was like a bouncer in like fucking like clubs and like punk rock scene and shit. And like one of the things that's really, really important that they do is that fucking they just like kick Nazis out and fucking make sure that they're fucking not welcome, you know, like fucking, you know, do all the TOS friendly things that you need to do to make sure that the Nazis don't fucking come there. And you know, fucking kicking the Nazis out is fucking praxis. It is anti-fascist action. Okay, that is actual action. That is actual praxis. Okay, but there have definitely always been like Nazis and fucking like losers trying to fucking take over the punk rock scene. I'm not a punk rock guy. I don't know much about punk rock. I don't fucking really care much for punk rock. I care about the idea of punk rock. But you know, I know that it is not fucking Nazi. It's the opposite of, and it isn't conservative. You see it with the conservatives are the new punk rock. It's like that's the most antithetical thing you could possibly ever say, you know? It's just like, no, there's nothing punk rock about conservatism.
Anti-Semitism. I hate Nazism and Nazis. I'm a avowed opponent of fascism. I've got, by the way, 13 years of Reddit comments that can attest to that.
And also 13 years of fucking never seeing the fucking Nazi fucking skull. In all of these anti-fascist fucking web pages, I've never once seen the fucking Totenkopf. Yo, bro, if somebody can find a fucking picture of him fucking over a fucking week old, or a Reddit thread where he's in it fucking like commenting and there's like a fucking Totenkopf or Totenkopf anywhere near him, fucking yo, or him saying fucking he loved Inglorious Bastards or something. Or the Are We the Baddies meme. Yo, can I pull up the Are We the Baddies meme? Does he have a Totenkopf on his hat? I think he does. Are we the baddies? Bro! You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot, bro. You're telling me this dude's never seen the Are We the Baddies meme and realized, wait, am I the baddie who has the baddie symbol on my chest?
Very well. They're coming. Now we'll see how these Russians deal with a crack S.
Have you looked at our caps recently?
Have you looked at our chest recently?
Caps.
The
Oh, this thing that I have on my fucking chest? Bro, the meme is literally, look at my hat, bro. It has this symbol. If I have this symbol on my chest, am I the bad one? That's literally this whole meme, bro. You're telling me you've never seen that Are We the Baddies meme? Bro, if anybody can find anything of him with the fucking Are We the Baddies meme, bro, come on, bro.
Badges on our caps. Have you looked at them?
What? No. A bit?
I like that movie, Inglourious Bastards. I like that movie too. Fucking, but I'm saying, like, there's gotta be Totenkopfs in there, you know? Jokes aside, I brought a pineapple doormat once, and I found out later that pineapples are a swinger thing. Coolest thing I ever did to that. Yo, see, like, that's a great example. I didn't know pineapples were that either. And one time I was at Marshall's or fucking Home Sense or whatever with my wife, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, we were just like looking at like decor, and there's like this pineapple, and she's like, yeah, but everyone's gonna think we're swingers. And I just started lol training. I'm like, what do you mean? Why? And she's like pineapple. Like, that's like the swinger symbol. I'm like, wait, what? She's like, wait, you don't know this? And I'm like, yeah, and I had no clue. I had no clue that was a swinger symbol. That's honestly a great example of like finding out that. But like, you know, having a swinger symbol is fucking certainly fucking, you know, not as fucking, not as crazy as a Nazi symbol, but nothing wrong with swingers.
They've got...
Yeah, the pineapple. Yeah, fucking, yo, fucking, and I found that out earlier, but there's a lot of, Not Even a Show is my favorite fucking show that's not even a show. And they do a show, a fake show where they occasionally like bring on like Republicans or whatever, and it'll be called the Swing Vote, and they'll be a part of the pineapple community, and they won't realize, but they just walked onto a show about swinging, and it's really great, and there's lots of pineapple jokes, and I wouldn't have understood that if I didn't know that pineapples were a symbol of like swingers. Yeah.
Skulls on them. Have you noticed that our caps have actually got little pictures of skulls on them?
I don't,
Hans, are we the baddies?
Happy House what the what? Hitler mustache. Oh no, this is the Charlie Chaplin mustache. What? Come on, man. Hitler ain't the only person.
When you walk into fucking Graham fucking Planter's house.
Used to have this mustache? Yeah, it just caught me off guard. This is my abode, brother. When did you get a German Shepherd? What, Adolf here? No, not Adolf Hitler, okay? Adolf Marx, Harpo. I love the Marx Brothers. Why are you busting my chops? You know this. What? I'll show you the kitchen. No! The swastika? Yeah. The swastika. This is a vintage comedy prop from the movie The Producers, okay? A symbol of hate, man. You can't just hang that on your wall. It's a comedy prop, man. It's just like a rubber chicken. It's not like a rubber chicken. You need to relax. Have a beer, all right? Just sit down. Fine.
Fucking yo. Fucking goddamn, that is like what it's like to walk into fucking Graham Planter's house, bro. My dude's trying to tell us that he had fucking 20 years of people walking into that house fucking and just being like, oh, okay, yeah, no, it's fine, bro. And that house being looking at his fucking chest. Come on, bro. Come on. So wild.
The idea that I've gone through my whole life this time knowing that this was the case, but in doing so very publicly. I take my shirt off all the time. It's not this isn't a secret. So I find the fact that they're going after me on this to be quite absurd. I will just say, last Thursday, I was in trouble because of my comments about being avowedly anti-fascist.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Yo, dog, yo, you can fucking say, is it only for married people? Oh my God. I've never had somebody fucking unintentionally ask for a fucking me to find a Not Even a Show clip so hard. Oh my God. I gotta fucking, it answers the question. The Swing Vote. Please let me find this. Oh.
I had to check it.
A single guy. Oh my God, here it is. Okay, all your questions will be answered.
Just the breeze on these.
when I say
nothing, we and fuck Taylor and get to the swing vote, lowest of the. There's some others as well that I can't think of, but let's get to the clips. And to do that, we gotta get small. In the swinging community, single guys are considered the lowest of the low. And on our new interview segment, The Swing Vote, we talk to a California Republican congressional candidate who may or may not himself be a single guy. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the program. I am, of course, Tom Clem, and today we're very excited to be joined by the Republican candidate in, I want to say District 3 in California. I hope I have District 2 in California, and his name is Chris Colomb. Chris, thanks. Is that pronouncing it right?
Actually, yeah, you did that one really well.
Thank you very much. And you are a business,
I'm sure they do, but it's just the meme. It's so funny. This dude thinks he's coming on here to talk about like the Constitution.
Business stuff before getting into politics, correct?
That's correct. Military and business.
And I myself am a business owner out here in Florida. On top of being a host here, my background is in business as a small business owner myself, so we do have that in common. And also, although I do live out here in Florida on the other coast, I have been out to California.
He thinks he's on Liberty Network Live and then changed the name of the show at the last moment.
Many times I have met some of the most wonderful, adventurous people. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people in California who know how to have fun. You know what I mean? They definitely do. I've met a few couples out there that are just some of the most fun couples I've ever met in my life. Now, one thing that I was a little bit concerned with, I read sort of through your policy stuff and I was really on board with it. I really think I like a lot of your ideas. I was not able to find any photographs or reference to a wife, and I was just wanted to, is a big issue for a person in my situation. I want to make sure that you are not a single guy.
Oh, I'm single.
So, because I run a lifestyle club in Florida. Are you familiar with the Pineapple Lifestyle?
I have read about it, yes.
So where I come from, single guys cause a lot of issues. You know, they are vermin in our industry. They will sneak into the business. They will wait in the shadows in the alleyway, wait for somebody in the kitchen to take out the garbage and then sneak in through the kitchen door just so they can possibly get into some type of a sexual situation with some of our couples. And we have to have separate rules altogether for them. And it's a really, really big problem.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. We're talking about liberty, right?
We're talking about liberty, yes. It's an issue of liberty and freedom, and it's the issue of the freedom for couples who are engaged in the lifestyle to be comfortable and not have somebody over their shoulder like, oh, can I get in there? Can I get in there with your wife? And that type of a situation. If you had a tour bus, it would be called the Christopher Colomb bus.
That's true.
I've been on a bus before one time, a famous internet bus that's famous on the internet on a couple of particular sites.
If you know what I'm saying.
Got it. You have any questions about Constitution and
yes,
where we are as a republic?
What do you feel about the government? Do you think that they should cover AMS 700 installation surgery? Are you familiar with the AMS 700? It's a pump. It's a pump device that you use for erectile dysfunction if the pills aren't working and the injections aren't working, and you have to go to the next step. It's an actual pump device you can put in there.
Hell yeah! Smash that like button and welcome, Xanath. Great to see you, and thank you for fucking engaging on all the platforms. You're the realist.
Continue to engage in coitus even after, maybe God doesn't really want you to anymore. And there are people getting these put in. And do you think the government should cover that surgery?
Don't see why it would.
Because some people really want to keep doing it. And it's important to them and people in our lifestyle.
What about, are you courting the pineapple vote at all?
Absolute home run. We'll take a home run dab here.
Is this the primary purpose of the Liberty Network?
Primary purpose? No. But it's one
So I
of
looked at who you are. I felt like there was going to be a conversation about the Constitution. It seems like off topic.
Some of the shows are about the Constitution. This one's about the pineapple lifestyle. It's called the Swing Vote. And it's about...
Catchy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I was quite pleased with myself when I came up with the name. It does have a somewhat of a double entendre. So,
well done.
But yeah, have you ever engaged in anything like this or been involved in anything like this? No.
I don't know that this is the conversation that we originally discussed having.
Okay, fair enough. Well, good luck to you, and sorry about the mix-up. Sorry about the misunderstanding. And honestly, it's okay to be a single guy. I want everyone to know that it is okay to be a single guy, just not in the lifestyle. Not where I come from. We don't want them. We don't. And you, sir, please don't come to the clubs or whatever. But good luck in the election.
Guarantee I won't. All right. Thanks again. Have a good day.
I'll explain. Well, what can we...
Oh, it's so good. Oh, fuck. Oh, Alice Splain is the fucking worst. Oh, my God. Okay. We can't just watch Not Even a Show. Ah, fuck. Oh, it's so good. This is the greatest show that is not a show. Absolutely, Energy Flow. You are correct, Energy Flow. Not Even a Show is the best show that's not even a show, but was a magazine. You know, sorry if you thought it's so, but this is not even a show. You know, it was so many things. It was a magazine, it was not a show, a video magazine. And then it was a show for a bit, then it wasn't a show, and then it was weekly, but then it was monthly, and then it was monthly, weekly. You know, there's been a lot of phases. You know, there's fucking been banished to the cartoon realm. You know, fucking Mike Huckabee's fucking son still killing dogs. Fucking absolutely wild. Fucking Mikey Rappaport still having fucking herpes. There's so much. There's so much there. And Not Even a Show. Grab him by the nussy. Grab him by the fucking Not Even a Show ussy. That's how you get me. When I was working in the operating theaters, we had a guy come in to have one of those penile pumps removed, and he wanted to have it back to show. Oh, I want to die. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Oh fuck. I fucking physically felt that. That sent like the most... I don't even know how fuck, I gotta say it's in terms of service. Jesus Christ. I'm not reading the rest of that. Fuck my ass. May the Lord have mercy on my soul and may he bless us all. Please, Lord.
And they
oh my God.
Now they are calling me a fascist and a Nazi. In a very short period of time, it feels to me like they're throwing just everything they've got at them.
I don't think he's necessarily a fascist or a Nazi. I think he's a fucking war criminal who fucking should denounce fucking what he did in Fallujah. Like, fucking, I don't know exactly what he did, but my dude's fucking out there doing shit in Fallujah as a fucking Marine, taking pride in the killing they did. Yeah, I'm sure there's some shit there. Okay? I'm sure there's some shit there. Okay? Sorry. But, you know, there's gotta be. But... like, I'm not saying that he's, like, necessarily a Nazi, but I am saying that it is wild that he went 20 years without knowing that that was clearly a Nazi fucking symbol on his chest. That's absolutely ridiculous, bro. And then to say, oh, no, I didn't mean fucking for it to be a Nazi symbol. I just meant for it to be a symbol of my pride on how much I loved killing people. You know? Even that, bro. Like, when you become a fucking, like... I don't know, maybe like he changed what it meant to him. I'm trying to just give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he changed what it meant to him. You know what I mean? Whereas like, you know, like with my fucking Bible verse on my wrist, like I no longer genuinely think it's a protection spell like I used to. But it does remind me of like how far I've come and, you know, changed and learned and grown and where I came from, and, you know, that we can all fucking have significant changes in our mind. You know, and like, I'm not holding fucking past indiscretions against him. What I'm holding against him is, dog, you went 20 years, bro, and you didn't know? How? Even their voice is a Marine voice. I've been in the Navy Marine recruit office. Well, I've fucking, yeah, I can see that. It's kind of like in cults or in like high control groups and stuff. There's certain ways that you talk and certain ways that you know, carry yourself. Like if you hear Jehovah's Witness, they're all gonna talk like this, but they may be a little more energetic, or they may be a little more dull. But at the end of the day, it's all the same cadence, whether soft or a little more energetic. You know, there's ways you talk, and you know, it's you're in your shit. You're in your shit. I'm a new JROTC in high school law. Fucking the concept of JROTC is so crazy to me. Fucking, it's not like the shit they have like in schools and shit. Like, don't you have like fucking military people in like American schools and shit that you can just like go sign up for the fucking military when you're having a bad day at fucking work? The Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps. That is the fucking craziest shit I've ever fucking seen or heard of in my entire life, bro. Fucking, like, that is so crazy. Like, as a Canadian, like, yo, like, occasionally they would do, like, career fairs, and, you know, like, the military would be there, or, like, if you had, like, a town day where, like, you know, the businesses would, like, put stuff on the streets and it'd block the main streets, and, like, the military people would show up, and, like, the police and shit. Like, we would have that, but, like, not, like, in your school stationed on some shit, unless it was some, like, wild, like, career fair. That's so wild. That's just, you know, and, like, that's the type of shit that's just so American, and I get that, like, Americans just, like, love their military, but, like, yo, dog, I'm sorry, bro, but if you fucking, you're gonna push some fucking, like, leftist shit, fucking, you can't be fucking promoting U.S. imperialism and the U.S. industrial complex. I'm fucking sorry. I'm sorry, bro. E3 after JRTC, we could. E3 is enlisted grade. New people are E1. Oh, word. So, like, you fucking, like, do, like, the pre-work, and then, like, if you actually want to go into the fucking, like, army, then you, like, skip kind of, like, the starting phase and go to, like, level 3 instead of level 1. Is that it? This guy is giving me Danny Bonaducci vibes. Yeah, fucking, he does look like Danny Bonaducci, and we gotta fucking, watch the, we gotta watch the fucking, interview on that fucking worst Christian talk show that we never actually got to. Bro, I'm 7 minutes into this and 3 hours into stream, bro. What the fuck? I'm FU. Oh, I get it. Like E3. I think I get it. Physical education or JROTC when we get to high school. Kind of easier to go into. Yo, you're telling me that you can either go to gym class or army class? Is that what you're saying to me? Is that a thing that happens in the US? Is that just like a normal thing? You can take your fucking army elective at your school. Yeah, I'm sure like every school is different. Not every school offers like every program. Depends on the size and those things, I'm sure. But it was my decision. Well, yeah, as much of a decision as you can make in high school. When you don't want to fucking go to fucking gym class, but maybe you could do something else. That's fucked up. They got kids to join the military going to military pre-training. Yeah, fellow Canadian energy flow. That is crazy, right? I'm glad I have a fucking fellow Canadian in here who fucking I can share in this, because like I'm sure that's just normal to my fucking, Yank friends. And I guess fucking we got bongers, we got nucks. I don't think that that's a thing in the fucking UK. Maybe they have like a fucking queen fucking statue you have to pray to every morning, maybe, but I don't think they have a military. I'd rather fucking bow to a queen statue fucking than, that's not necessarily true. I kind of take that back. High schools don't have JROTCs. If you don't have high schools, you can't have JROTCs. If that's what you're saying, I agree. What we need to do is we need to ban high school and make it so that fucking everything after grade 8 is just military pre-training. And reading the fucking communist red book. Yo, is Woke Potato still here? I hope Woke Potato is still here. Because fucking, I wanted to take a dab and listen to some fucking Treasy. Just like a fucking Treasy song and listen to that. Tato is here for a minute. Fucking, yo, fucking, let's fucking, Treasy's not on my front page, which is crazy. Treasy, it was earlier. Treasy. My boy, fucking Treasy. Maoist. We're gonna fucking take a dab to fucking Maoist, bro. Yo, fucking shout out my boy Woke Potato. Fucking, let me fucking shout out at Woke Potato. Fucking nothing but love for the one and only, the very great, the very based, the GOAT, the Tato. Get your bongs, get your rigs, get your joints. Ow, 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 ow. I can take no credit for Treasy. Always gotta shout out the homie Tato. Fucking just so amazing.
Yeah, you know I'm a Maoist. Run up on me, find out I'm about it. Got a red book and I can't leave without it. Glock in the party, oh my god, I'm the loudest. Still graduated, selling dope, I'm the proudest. I just stay quiet, I just wanna riot. I'm so defiant. They dope you up and turn you to a client. They dope you up and turn strapped up, boy, yeah, you know I'm a Maoist. Run up on me, find out I'm about it. Got a red book and I can't leave without it. Glock in the party, oh my god, I'm the loudest. Still graduated, selling dope, I'm the proudest. I just stay quiet, I just wanna riot. I'm so defiant. They dope you up and turn you to a client. They dope you up and turn you to a no one. Say no to drugs, but you know I'm a raw one. Bend you and twist you and make you a person. Working and slaving, no, that's not a purpose. Money and products, man, that's just a surface. Know that it's wrong, but you still gonna purchase. Don't even matter, get clean at the churches. Don't even matter, get clean at the churches. Drugs in the wig got me driving all nervous. I'm with the boys and we look like a circus. I'm with the boys and we really be on it. Might take your things, I just wanna be honest. Strapped up, boy, yeah, you know I'm a Maoist. Run up on me, find out I'm about it. Got a red book and I can't leave without it. Glock in the party, oh my god, I'm the loudest. Still graduated, selling dope, I'm the proudest. I just stay quiet, I just wanna riot. I'm so defiant. They dope you up and turn you to a client. They dope you up and turn strapped up, boy, yeah, you know I'm a Maoist. Run up on me, find out I'm about it. Got a red book and I can't leave without it. Glock in the party, oh my god, I'm the loudest. Still graduated, selling dope, I'm the proudest. I just stay quiet, I just wanna riot. I'm so defiant. They dope you up and turn you to a client. They dope you up and turn.
So fucking true, Treasy. So fucking true, Treasy. Yo, fucking one of these days soon here on one of my bonus streams, I think my new fucking bonus stream thing for the fucking next foreseeable future, on weekends when I have like an hour or two, is I'm just gonna play Pokemon TCG and listen to the fucking Mal audiobooks. I've talked about it before, but I found a really good YouTube channel that fucking reads all the Mal books, and they're good. We can fucking learn theory and fucking fucking learn Pokemon game theory as well. It'd be super cool. And then for the fucking homies who are like, fuck Pokemon, bro. That's fine, that's valid. But you can't say fuck Mao, bro. That's not valid. You can say fucking, hey, yo, fucking Mao wasn't perfect and did some fucked up shit. You can say that. Come on, bro. Let's go. Let's talk. What's up, bro? Come on.
The wall. But the moment I realized that people saw this for something that I had not seen it for, I've gotten it covered up because I hate Nazism. I hate Nazis. There's no place in our politics for any of that, and I don't want that stuff connected to me in the slightest.
But you do want the fucking death that it symbolized tied to you. See, this is the problem. Please, you guys, please. Fucking yo, Devil, I hope you're still here, bro. Like, I don't think you are, but like, please, I hope you're still here, bro. Please. This line perfectly encapsulates my problem. Please. Nowhere here does he say that there is an issue with getting that tattoo in the first place that symbolizes the death and destruction that they brought upon others with pride. It was solely because it fucking was to fucking, because it's a Nazi symbol is why he got rid of it.
I was going to ask about that.
People saw this for something that I had not seen it for. I've gotten it covered up because.
And what did he see it for? Okay, we're at 7 minutes and 48 seconds, but.
Making that comment, you know, I'd been in college at that point. That's the word.
The skull, talk about that a little bit. Yeah. You had no idea you were a Marine when you got the skull tattoo. You were in Croatia, serving overseas, and you. He
tells us what it symbolizes.
Marine buddies all got this same, wanted to get the same tattoo, I'm guessing.
Yes, myself and some of the other, it was machine gunners. I was a machine gunner in the Marine Corps. I fought in Fallujah and Ramadi. They were deeply violent places. We were asked to do deeply violent things by our country, and we did them. We took pride in those things. And on my third deployment, myself and some of the machine gunners who had made it through both of those previous deployments, we got a tattoo together. We went ashore and split Croatia. We did what Marines do on Liberty. And then we went to a tattoo parlor and we got a tattoo that we picked off the wall because it was a scary looking skull and crossbones. The skull and crossbones is because of what we had done. I mean, there's a reason military units choose skull and crossbones as very regular and popular motifs.
We did horrible things. We brought a lot of death and destruction. Our country asked us to do that. We took great pride in it. So we decided to get a skull tattoo because it symbolized the death and destruction that we take pride in. That we take, sorry, I said take pride in, because he does not take it back. That we take pride in. And what this symbolizes to me is that I am death. I am the one who comes in and kills. I don't ask questions. All the questions are asked before I, the great killer, come through and end your life. So much so that I have a symbol on my chest directly related to the pride I have in killing you. That is what this tattoo symbolizes. And then when we go back to 748, where we are here, the issue with the tattoo to him isn't that it symbolizes to him the death and destruction that he brings and his pride in it, but because, it was accidentally the Nazi one. But if it was just a different one and it still symbolized the death and destruction we brought, that we take pride in, then it's totally cool. Obviously, the Nazi one's way worse and honestly fucking borderline indefensible. His defense is poor.
The Nazi. In a very short period of time, it feels to me like they're throwing just everything they've got at the wall. But the moment I realized that people saw this for something that I had not seen it for, I've gotten it covered up because...
Once again, 2 days ago. Well, he said he got it covered up the day before, and let's say that he took a day. Let's say that he fucking did a week. Gave it a week. A week ago. We found it a week ago, and he had it for 20 years. Welcome, Igloo. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Big shout out to Igloo.
I hate Nazis. There's no place in our politics for any of that, and I don't want that stuff connected to me in the slightest.
Hey, yo, fucking Igloo. Fucking, I meant to message you back, but I got fucking difficult at work. Fucking, yo. Fucking, I can do a Tuesday. My only issue is that I work until 4 o'clock Saskatchewan time. It's currently just about 8. So, or sorry, 4:30 Saskatchewan time. So, like, I don't get off for, like, 4 hours earlier than this. Well, 3.5 hours earlier than this. So that's my only thing. I can do a fucking Tuesday if I get like a week's heads up and I can tell my wife and then I can like shift the stream. But as long as it's after I get home at 5, like I'm ready by 5, probably earlier, but let's say 5 fucking Saskatchewan time. It's currently 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 3 hours. 3 hours earlier than now is when I get off work, and I'm done generally about now or a half hour. Well, yeah. Am I done working? Here. Word. Yeah, let me know. But I can change the date. It's just hard with times. Like my times are pretty hard set because I don't finish work and then I have to go to bed at a certain time or else I get too sleepy because I work early in the morning.
Ask about that. What do you think about Senate Republicans using all of these posts to their advantage to try and discredit your campaign?
I think it's going to fall flat. I think they're going to run attack ads, but they're going to call me a communist no matter what. They called Hillary Clinton a communist. They call anyone who ever advocates for any sort of beneficial programs for working people a communist or a socialist. That's what they say. And I am absolutely pushing for beneficial programs for working people. I mean, that is the core of my platform. That is why I'm in this race. So, that's what they're gonna do. Sorry.
They're gonna call you a communist? Honestly, they probably will show Nazi symbols and call him a communist. Honestly, that's pretty funny. Welcome, Detoe? Detoe? I hope I'm saying your name right. Hello, my fellow leftists. I'm going back and forth. Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to breathe and then read words. Hello, my fellow leftists. I just got back from my 4th tour with the Waffen SS. I got a small tattoo to remind me of my service. Hope you vote for me.
Amazing. Based as fuck.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Great first comment. Yes, that's exactly it, bro. Fucking, bro.
Amazing.
Bro, fucking my dude, like the military service is bad enough. Getting a fucking tattoo. He was in Fallujah, bro. He was in Fallujah. And he did war crimes as a fucking gunner. And I'm assuming that he did war crimes by his... I'm assuming these are just my opinions, just based on being in Fallujah. Okay? I'm not making statements of fact. Okay? Fucking... Bro, fucking Marine machine gunner in Fallujah, probably doing some questionable things. He's talking about how he just loved killing and took pride in killing. He got a tattoo of a skull to symbolize that he and his whole crew, to symbolize their love and pride they had in their quality of killing. And it just so happened to be a Nazi one. I'm sorry that it happened to be the Nazi one, but yes, I am proud of the killing that I did for my country. Please vote for me. That is literally it. Like fucking Detoe, I hope I'm saying that right, is like the hyperbolized version. And then mine is like the literal version. And the difference is fucking minute. Tis but a semantic argument, a semantic difference. The Waffen Ice officer. Absolutely. Fucking they are with the Waffen Ice. Not him, but that's what they should fucking call them. The fucking Waffen Ice, bro. Fucking that is totally what they are.
That is what they are going to do. And it's going to be an attack ad, and it's going to be an attack ad that they were going to make anyways.
But like to be like disrespectful or to the fucking ICE officers. And welcome, Cheese Bay. Great to see you. I'm going to turn the song down just a little bit because it's so loud in my ears. Welcome. Great to see you. Inquisitor, if you're there as well, great to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. But like fucking... The fucking like Waffen SS would be like the Waffen Ice would be like the higher up members, wouldn't it? Like the ICE agents are just stupid brown shirt fucking all fucking Nazis are stupid. Okay, but just like fucking like tripping on their own feet levels of stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's like brown shirts. And then fucking SS like are almost as stupid. They can just like walk a little better. Sometimes they trip on their own feet, okay? At a higher rate than a normal human being, but less than that of a brown shirt. And the ice are like fucking goddamn brown shirts, bro. Fucking foot tripping, fucking ego tripping, little bitch ass motherfucking scaredy bitch babies with your little fucking masks on, you fucking losers. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, fucking stupid little loser Nazis. Fuck, bro. I'm glad to see motherfuckers fighting back. Like, there's memes that I'd love to share, but I don't know if I can share them. Fucking, that are pretty funny about ice. I can't share them on Twitch, but fucking, I will share them in Discord maybe, in memes. All right. Sorry. Fuck. I thought I could make it a full night without that fucking happening, bro. Oh my god, dude. Cheers. My one fan isn't working. The one that's supposed to blow the smoke away. Fuck. Disgusting. Disgusted. Alright. I've been doing a real bad job of keeping track of my dabs. Worse than usual. Alright. We're going just straight up fucking Danny Bonaducci here. Whoever fucking said he looked like Danny Bonaducci is so fucking right. Like, he does, bro. Like, a fucking younger, like, he could be Danny's son. Danny Bonaducci's son goes by Daniel, so that he can be differentiated. Yeah, I'm Daniel.
Can you talk about the conversation?
Danny's my dad.
With the political director, when she resigned, what would
She didn't have one. She sent me a text that said I resigned. I have the text.
Were you surprised?
Sorry, wait, what?
Conversation.
Or a socialist. That's what they say. And
fucking, he looks like the guy from the Nasty music video. I look way more like the guy from the Nasty music video. This dude's too ginger. This dude's a ginger. Or is he blonde? Is this dude blonde? Is he blonde? I look way more like the dude from the fucking Nasty music video. I wish I could fucking scapegoat that onto someone else, but, you know, I gotta be real. Okay?
I am absolutely
I know.
Official programs for working people. I mean, that is the core of my platform. That is why I'm in this race. So, that's what they're going to do. Sorry. That is what they are going to do, and it's going to be an attack ad, and it's going to be an attack ad that they were going to make anyways.
Can you talk about the conversation you had with your political director when she resigned?
She didn't have one. She sent me a text that said I resigned. I have the text.
Were you surprised?
No, I was not surprised. Okay. It had been disconnected from this. It had been she was not a good fit on the campaign. That was becoming abundantly clear. And then this happened, and that was the end of that.
You still have the endorsement of Bernie Sanders and others as well. How do you feel about that?
I'm very glad that
fucking resigned. Just fucking running, bro. Running. Yeah, bro. I like, honestly, fucking, I don't blame them, but everybody's so fucking toxic now. At least it came out before it was too late. Like some fucking what's his name? Fucking the big fucking Shrek ass motherfucker. Fuck. The Shrek ass motherfucker. Fuck. Something, man.
Many politicians.
Keep wanting to say firm, but that's not it.
Still support what I am doing. And I believe that they support it because they know that this is all nonsense. It is no surprise that these
They still support it because they know this is all nonsense. It's clearly not a tattoo that's supporting the Nazis. It's clearly a tattoo supporting my love of killing people for the American state. And that's what we need to understand, is that this tattoo is my pride in, the murders that I did. The state-sanctioned killings that I enacted. And I take great pride in them.
stories dropped within days of DC's chosen candidate getting into this race. So, and they know that.
They also know that I can take one of these books and I can kill them in 5 seconds. They know that. They know that if I was out here and, I was a Nazi, that would be not something that I'd do. I'm not. I'm obviously very against it. I'm pushing for progressive policies and those types of things. But they also know that I could kill them with literally any object in this room. Okay, bro. Okay. I get it. Scary boy. This tattoo is for American fascism, not German fascism. Which tattoo? The sandwich running emote?
They know what's happening here. And I honestly, the outpouring of
You're
support
talking the Nazi skull?
around the state shows that an immense amount of Mainers know that's what's happening. I'm a regular person.
His tattoo?
This is the political establishment.
Well, that's absolutely it. That's exactly it. Like, they know they're not Nazis. They know what flag they're rocking. They know what country's giving them orders. They know what they're doing. I've never been a Nazi or a supporter of the Nazis. I just really enjoyed their tactics, symbology, and, I loved killing people, and I kind of admired the efficiency in which they did it, and I wanted to do that myself in Fallujah, and I wanted to get a tattoo to symbolize it. Those are all jokes and memes and are in no way things that he has said or necessarily implied. But he definitely is totally like down for the fucking American supremacy, and that's totally cool. And that's the issue. Is that American supremacy is totally fine. And welcome to chat, Quisitor. I feel like I said, I know I said what's up before you're actually in chat, but I can't recall if I actually said it or not, but okay.
It's best to make sure that people like me, who have lived lives that are sometimes flawed, sometimes complicated, they're going to try to send the message that if you ever attempt to get into power, if you ever attempt to advocate for yourself, we will crush you. That's the message they're trying to send. What they don't understand is I don't have the same priorities as they do. My priorities are, quite literally, how do we build a better politics to represent working people? How do we address the housing crisis? How do we address the healthcare crisis? How do we address affordability? How do we address the material needs of working Mainers? That is what I care about. That is what my policy platform is. That is what I talk about. That is what I'm going to continue to be talking about. I'll be very upfront. All of this is existing so we don't talk about the real things that people are dealing with. This is the political establishment.
Yo, fucking. Yo, I don't want to be a fucking body language expert, but that was a pretty funny look. He's like, you got that one?
All of this,
and he hasn't really
all
done
of
it.
this is existing so
funny.
we don't talk about the real things that people are dealing with. This is the political establishment trying to fight back, and they are going to fail.
You're referring to Governor Mills getting into the race, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You were has all of this in the last week led to a drop in fundraising or support for your campaign?
No, in fact, our fundraising maintained all the way through the weekend, and we are not seeing a loss of volunteers.
You're what seeing?
Our fundraising maintained all the way through the weekend, and we are not seeing a
All right, yo, I gotta make a sample of him fucking saying this.
And we are not seeing a loss of volunteers. And we are not seeing a loss of volunteers.
I gotta cut out disingenuously the bottom left. I gotta cut out the loss of volunteers.
We are not seeing a loss of. We are not seeing a loss. We are not seeing.
See, he himself said it, bro.
We are not seeing.
And that dude fucking is actually a fucking. Bro, fucking in his own words, bro. He said it. The fact that he uses being a veteran to gain political capital doesn't reform character to me. Doesn't say reform. Absolutely. Absolutely. And fucking, like I said, and this hopefully is going to be the last time I'll say because I don't have much time, but the fact that he said that fucking, the thing that's bad about that tattoo was that it represented fucking Nazis accidentally. But what it represented to him supposedly, which was a good thing, was the killing that they did for the state that he had pride in. His words. And that was totally cool. It just happened to be a fucking Nazi version of the fucking dead fucking human skull fucking image. Skulls are cool, okay? There's really cool ways to have skulls, and not everybody who has fucking skulls is like bad or weird or a fucking killer. But for him, what it meant was that I'm good at killing and I take pride in it.
So it's people know what this is. I have an immense amount of faith in Mainers. They're smart people. They're people who know when they're seeing something that looks wrong. They know when they're seeing power going after people who have less power.
Like the Nazis? Or like fucking, I don't know, like fucking Marines in Fallujah going against fucking just Iraqis? I don't know. Dude, fucking, obviously, fucking, the fucking Susan Collins is bad. And I don't think she's the Susan Collins who wrote fucking Hunger Games. Is she? She's not, right? She's not the Hunger Games Susan Collins. That's a different Susan Collins. It's spelled differently.
They know that, and they see this for what it is.
You're a former Marine. You're running as an anti-establishment outsider into politics.
Yes.
I don't know if anyone should really be surprised about some of these posts, considering your background, but also that's also, as you say, that's not the person you are today.
No, it's not the.
Oh, sorry. It's Susan versus Suzanne. Sorry, I was mistaken. I mistook Susan for Suzanne. How? Oops. Undo. Control Z. Sorry. Suzanne Collins wrote The Hunger Games. Susan Collins, the senator.
Person, I have had a very long journey to become the person I am today. And it is rife with an immense amount of trauma, with an immense amount of struggle, an immense amount of disillusionment and sadness. It is also a story
and murder
that is one of me figuring it out. It is one of me getting help when I needed help, figuring out that the things that I thought were important in my life were things that I believed in, that they were wrong or I didn't actually believe in them. It was through all of that I've been able to become a much more
your military service?
Open and compassionate person. I had to learn how to love myself. And that is hard when you're after years of immense violence in the service of something that I no longer even believe in. I don't believe in the war in Iraq and Afghanistan. I think they were pointless. And yet they took up an immense amount of my time and energy, and I took part in an immense amount of horror in those things.
Okay.
And I struggled with that. I struggle with it still. But if it wasn't for that experience, and if it wasn't for the struggles I had after, I would not have been able to learn the things about myself that I have.
Well, I'm so glad you learned so many things. How many fucking people did it need to take to die for you to learn those things, Graham? I'm glad that he said that the war in Iraq and stuff was bad. Clearly, I don't know how fucking military contracts work, but do you sign like one tour at a time, or do you sign multi-tour deals, or what? Because he got the tattoo on his 3rd tour, and then I think he did a couple more tours as a fucking private military contractor. And you can definitely change your mind later on in those types of things, but like, I don't know. You should probably bring up when you're talking about the horrible things that tattoo represents, like, I don't know, maybe the thing that it supposedly represents to you, the pride in killing people that you had. You know? I don't know. That's exactly it. That's exactly it, Wildcat. And that's the thing, is it's like, yo, I hope you learned your lesson, bro. You know, it's just like one of those things, like, from like a Christian perspective of like testimonies and shit, where it's just like, oh, well, why did this fucking child, this innocent child, die of X, Y, or Z horrible thing? And it's like, oh, well, X, Y, or Z, and like, you know, they learned and they grew and those types of things, and you know, I learned a lot through it. And it's just like, dog, are you fucking kidding me? Do you actually think that like an all just like God would fucking like make it fucking like worth that? Like that kid died so that you could learn a lesson, bro? So you could learn a lesson? Like that better be a real wild lesson. And if that lesson isn't that I fucking denounce all the shit that happened there, I denounce the fucking military industrial complex and all that it represents, I should have got the tattoo removed that symbolizes that death and destruction that it caused. Like I said, he could have maybe like redefined what it meant to him in his brain. But, you know, it's all about how it affected him, not the people he killed. Yeah, I read that. Yeah.
And what I've learned about myself, what I've learned about other people, is that we need to be more empathetic. We need to be more compassionate. We need to give people more grace and understand that people are not always who they are now. They are not who they ever were, who they were in the past.
Yeah.
People can evolve and become different. And because I know that I have done that, I still hold an immense amount of faith in my heart that we, as Americans, we as Mainers, have the opportunity to realize that it is in each other that we need to be finding strength.
Bro, fucking, like, I totally agree with everything he said about, like, rehabilitation and learning and growing and changing and those types of things. And like I said at the start of the stream, I was a dumb fucking chud. I'm not a purity tester. I'm not an anything like that. Bro, there's fucking real awful messages I'm sure you could find, or posts or comments or whatever on some shit that I'm sure are fucking real awful. I don't even know. And that's a problem. You know, like how frivolous it was. You know? What was it like? Fucking, I don't know. Like fucking just stupid, dumb, fucking trolly, dumb shit on the internet. Fucking Facebook dumb shit. We all fucking have done those types of things. But the thing is fucking that you fucking are open about that and denounce that, and that you denounce the bad things, and that you're openly like, these are bad things and we need to change them. But at the same time, fucking I don't know. I don't know how you can be fucking proudly military and the leftist is just, it doesn't make sense. At least, sorry, proud American military. I want to make that distinction. Okay, like the fucking US fucking imperialist fucking global hegemon that is America at the current juncture. Fucking like that is different than like some smaller nations fucking like military that, you know, just go out and fucking march around for a bit.
But in order to do that, we need to find forgiveness.
Are you concerned that these posts are going to keep cropping up over and over again? You said
No.
yourself you had a lot of
Honestly,
posts.
well, we released everything. We're putting everything out there. This is what there is. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's going to be more in the sense that I don't think the machine's going to stop. I fully expect them to throw everything at us continually. I expect people to lie. I expect people to make things up. I expect people to misrepresent things. I mean, they're already misrepresenting things entirely. I expect there will be more of that. What I will say is what has come out, these are the things that like I knew about and was like, I mean, at some point I'm going to have to talk about my Reddit history because...
And why didn't you? Why didn't you? Bro, that makes it so much worse, bro, in the last 2 minutes, bro. Oh, I knew about it. Bro, then why didn't you say? Bro, you could have used that to talk about issues, bro. You really could have used it, not to obfuscate blame, but to explain issues within the military-industrial complex, within fucking greater society at large, towards like how Americans fucking in their fucking situation, you know, treat women and shit like that, and minority groups and whatever. You could have done real good shit with that past. But no. Oh, well, it's gonna pop up one day. I just hope that fucking my 400 nice fucking Reddit posts fucking just go past that. Yeah, okay, bud. Okay, bud. It's just like, bro, fucking bring that shit fucking up, bro, because then it makes it seem insincere. You know? God damn. I'm not saying that your fucking political ads need to be, hi, here's all the bad things I've done. No. But like when you're out there and you're talking and you're doing shit, you know, it's very easy in a political fucking speech. You know, especially if you're one of those like unity ass motherfuckers, bro. Do you know what unites people? Understanding that we're all fucked up and we've all done and said really stupid and dumb and bad things. And that despite that, we can come together and we can learn and grow and put in the work. You know? We can go and do what's needed. You know? What do you think of Mom Dami, Torx? I think fucking Mom Dami is obviously much better and significantly less red flags than this dude. I think that Mom Dami fucking, you know, I'm fucking a little radical, so like he's not as radical as I'd like him to be on Israel, but he is at least speaking out and vocal, in regards to like free Palestine. I wish he was a little nar-narier on Israel, but that being said, for where he is and what he's doing, I guess he's doing a pretty good job of that. Fucking, when it comes to like who's there, fucking he's definitely the best choice. Absolutely. And like, when it comes to these fucking things, like I wish fucking Devil didn't fucking leave. And it sucks because like fucking like my dude's mad and fucking whatever probably about it. But like fucking like when it comes down between him and fucking Susan Collins, fucking when it comes down between them, fucking yeah, I guess the fucking war criminal guy may be a bit better, I guess maybe, but I'm not voting for them. I'm Canadian and I'm not from Maine, even if I was American. So like I'm, you know, so I can't, but like, I'm not going to support them. You can't just support every fucking like disgusting fuck because they're better than the other one, you know, because they got a couple of like good fucking talking points that they clearly got from, I don't know, maybe a lot of their time on Reddit. They clearly love Reddit. Inshallah. Absolutely. Fucking, yo, that's on Bible. Yo, we're going to take a dab. We're going to listen to Bible. Woke Potatoes fucking back in the chat. We're going to listen to Bible by Treasy. Actually, no, we're going to listen to Praxis. And we're going to take a dab. And then I'm going to fucking end stream. Yeah, fucking, I don't care about his last minutes here.
And I spent 15 years on the
You
internet.
Awake? Okay, yeah.
That's not surprising. The tattoo was very surprising. I've had it for 20 years and nobody's brought it up. So that was...
Yeah, that is very surprising. Very surprising, bro. Very surprising. Yo, we're gonna listen to the Hyper Maoist version here. Fucking, it's just such a good song, bro. Bro, dude, oh. Yo, every time I fucking listen to Treasy on stream, I always make sure to fucking shout out the Tato. And like, honestly, bro, like, I'm so blessed, and the community's blessed, and everyone's blessed that you found fucking Treasy and have shared this with us here. Fucking, you know, like, absolute fucking gem. Treasy's definitely somebody who I can see, like, if you, at the first time, fucking, like, first couple times even, you're like, this dude's a fucking goober. But dog, when you start listening to it, dog, my dude's actually a fucking fire, bro. Fucking fire.
With the concept of free will, we know only.
Yo, this shit's so good, bro.
Of all the arts of the theologian for making. Everywhere accountability is sought, punishing and judging the doctrine of will has been invented essentially for the purpose of punishment, that is, of finding guilty.
Damn, I can't believe that I'm awake. I be talking and they say that I'm insane. For the TV, for the news, and for the stage.
Let's go.
Every day I think about how I should change. Damn, I can't believe that I'm awake. I be talking and they say that I'm insane.
No, it's my blowtorch. Sorry.
Every day I think about how I should change. I'm out the drugs, but I can't focus. Resurrect, I'm feeling chosen. Pass a cup and I'm a poet. Wanna fuck, man, get my bro. And I got money, want me throw it. Feel like Jesus, I'm a prophet. I got dope up in my pocket and some money in the closet. If I ever saw you.
I'm sorry, I hate to pause it. I gotta go back here, sorry. My dude dropped 2 Jesus lines in 1 fucking bar, bro. Fucking, you ain't even see like biblical fucking people doing that.
I'm a poet, wanna fuck, man, get my bro. And I got money, want me throw it. Feel like Jesus, I'm a prophet. I got dope up in my pocket and some money in the closet. If I ever sell you something, better give me a deposit. Shawty, give it when I want it. Shawty, give it when I want it. I don't care about a label, do it on my own, I'm able. Live my life like it's a fable. Live like me, boy, you unable.
And everyone agrees that the findings of science, the facts, may have a profound effect on society, as best shown by the atomic bomb. But nothing evokes as much hostility among intellectuals.
It does sound like a machine gun, you're right.
Forces influence or even dictate either the scientific method or the facts and theories of science.
Damn, I can't believe that I'm awake. I be talking and they say that I'm insane. For the TV, for the news, and for the stage.
Banger.
Every day I think about how I should change.
Fucking, you love to see it, you truly do.
I'm awake. I be talking and they say that I'm insane. For the TV, for the news, and for the stage. Every day I think about how I should change.
We need to go to Florida and chill with this fool. He follows me on Twitter. That's wild, bro. That's awesome. Yo, that is so sick, dude. Oh, fucking, I hate Florida. And it's scary for me to go to America. You know, being a fucking foreigner who, you know, is a communist, fucking leftist American lover. So, like, you know, I'm kind of like seen as a terrorist. I'm also an atheist, just by my very nature, anti-fascist. I'm a foreign terrorist, under the new laws, I guess, just because I have different political ideology, like, I guess. So I'm a little nervous to go to the US for a while. But maybe when the world fucking goes back to normal, and by normal I fucking mean regular fucking end fucking stage capitalism, but I don't know, like, we gotta be in the dust, right? We gotta be dusted at the end of this, right? God damn, I don't know. But man, we'll be with Treasy. Honestly, bro, dude, I wish, bro, dude, in a better world. And like, I can't even offer anything, bro. I can't say to fucking Treasy and fucking Tato, yo, what's up, boys? You guys just gotta come up to fucking Saskatchewan. We can go to a Rough Riders game, bro. We can go see fucking Rex, the fucking animatronic dinosaur at the Royal fucking Museum. I almost said Royal Terrell, but that's not even there. That's in fucking Stone Drumheller. Fucking, there's a dinosaur at the fucking Regina fucking Historical Museum. That's the best we got. The best we got. We watch a fucking Rider game. You can't even fucking, entice y'all to come up there. My dude's from Florida and you're from California. Yo, trying to entice somebody from, well, Florida's gross, but like fucking Florida is also like beautiful if you like don't fucking like exist there. You know, if you just like look at videos of like the beach, it's beautiful, but it's just like sticky and gross and just yuck. California though, on the other hand, beautiful. Kind of gross with the smog, but still beautiful. How am I gonna entice these motherfuckers up to Canada? Meet y'all in Vancouver, please. Meet me somewhere fun. But yo, I'd love to go meet fucking Treasy. That'd be sick. I wouldn't risk trying to go to the US now. Absolutely. I made it twice fucking unscathed since the US presidency, and they were both things that were planned before my before the Trump presidency. We did that trip to fucking Vegas that was planned like a year before, and fucking Buddy got fucking married. And that was in like May, and then fucking my honeymoon left from Florida, so we went there. We could also go to fucking yeah, that's my dream, to go see fucking Flag. Oh my god, dude. Oh, in Clearwater, Florida. God damn, bro. Go to Clearwater, Florida. Fucking yo, you might even live near there. It's like right by Tampa. It's like real close to Tampa. I know some dudes who live in, well, not some dudes. I know a dude and his wife who live in fucking Tampa. Sure, they can show us some cool things. Was my trip to Arizona pre-Trump? Oh yeah, that was like 4 years ago. 3 years ago? No, yeah. Fucking Christ. 2-3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. Could be wrong. But yeah, way before Trump. Yes. We could go to that Scientology city also. Yeah, we read that. But yeah, that would be sick, and I would love to do it. But I'm way over time. Okay, I gotta get going, everybody. Have a great rest of your night. I'm gonna go raid out. I'm going to raid to. Let's see who's live that I'm following. Devil. I want to raid Devil, but he seems mad at me, so we're gonna go over to fucking Jason. And I'll message fucking Devil and say, I love you. Sorry. Alright, go to Devil. Go to Jason and say, oh my god, we love you. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you all for being here. Bye.